Hello everyone and welcome to episode 24 of Never Before Seen. My name is AmberCyprian and I will be your host tonight as we bring you speedruns of games that have never before been seen in a mainline GDQ event. As always, if you happen to speedrun a game that has never been run in an AGDQ, SGDQ, or GDQx event, and you'd like to submit it to the show, type !NBS into the chat to find the link to be able to send me your runs, and I would love to have you. So before we get started with the runs that we have planned for tonight, we have an announcement or two. First and foremost, as always, if you missed out on any GDQ hotfix shows, check out our archive of past runs and shows at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick, and it's where you can also find our GDQ Sum of Best Segments channel, which is now launched on YouTube. It's a highlight channel with regular videos like our main channel, but with small bite-sized highlight reels for all of our main events and hotfix. Use !highlights in Twitch chat to learn more. So, tonight is Never Before Seen's first birthday. I've been absolutely humbled to be a part of the GDQ hotfix roster for the last year, and I'm even more humbled to be joined by the wonderful Ori Sky back again on the show to bring y'all not one, not two, but 3 indie-developed Metroidvania speedruns. Ori, my friend, thank you so much for being back on the show. How are you tonight?
I'm doing good, thank you. I think I'm ready to go do these 3. So yes, this is Super Mombo Quest. So this is the first game I'll be doing tonight. We'll be doing 2 other games later on. So these are all Metroidvania games. The second one we'll be doing is Recompile, and then we'll be doing Atto to end it off. But first of all, this game, I guess the best way to describe this, we can jump right in, I think. So are we ready to go on everything?
Absolutely. Just give us the countdown whenever you're ready to go.
All right, so ready to go on time in 3, 2, 1, go. So we've got a few cutscenes to go over here, but once we get into the game, I'll explain what this game exactly is. So what you might think, first of all, is this game is very reminiscent of games like Super Meat Boy in particular, except this is in kind of like a Metroidvania format. So what we're going to be doing is going through a bunch of rooms throughout the game. This is an open world, but right now we're in the tutorial area. And we're going to be trying to fulfill victory conditions that give us coins. So if you look at the top left here, right now I've got 2 coins. Getting all the floating gems in the room, so these ones, not any of the gems in these blocks right here, just the floating ones, will give you a coin. And killing all the enemies in the room as well within a certain time. So before the combo time at the bottom runs out, will also give you a Mombo combo thing, which appears, and then that also gives you a coin as well. Oh dear, that was really close. So we're just going to go through this area for now, getting a bunch of coins. We should have, I think, 12 by the end of the tutorial area. And we're just unlocking our abilities right now. So right now we've got wall jump. And in the next room, I think, we're going to get our dash ability as well. And dash is how we're going to be moving fast through this game. So actually, no, the room after this, in fact. No, here it is. So we're going to be doing dashing and then immediately ground pounding to cancel this, to go super fast through these rooms, just because that skips like the bit at the end of the dash where we lose momentum. So going through these, we're going to try and get through the enemies as fast as we can just by pouncing on them to get a bit of a bigger jump height. And here we see our first secret area, which the game kind of very well guides you into. So it kind of teaches you implicitly that there are secret areas in this game. And you saw there we got a gem bag, which just gives us some extra gems, which don't count towards the coin kind of requirement for the room, but those do give you extra gems that you can use to spend in the in-game shops later on. But we are in the final room of the tutorial now, so we're going to go through this, hopefully without taking damage, and hopefully without dying. That is not what I was trying to do there. There we go. Okay, we should be good now. I was explain how the health works. Sorry,
I just want to appreciate the very vibrant pixel art that's in the game right now. Like, it is really just a cute and very pretty game. Like, this background is actually incredible. I love that with the I think that's a swan in the background flying by, but like that water is so pretty.
It really is. I've actually not looked to the background in that screen before, so I just you just taught me something new now. I didn't realize there was a swan there. But yes, the art in this game is really nice. Just everything about this game, the music, and honestly the movement is just very kind of gels together very well. But we are in the village now, and not the village, we are in the Monster Mountains now, excuse me. And we're going to go ahead and go through this area. This is the first area of the main game, and we're going to be going towards the right, but before that we're just going to do a quick detour to get some of these gems over here. And we're going to see our first animal, which we have to save. So we do actually save the animals in this run. So we're going to do that. That gives us another coin by saving him. We get another coin right there as well. And we are also going to see that animal a bit later on, once we get back to the village a bit later. But for now, we're just going through these rooms, trying to get as many coins as we can. So I guess now's a good time to explain why we need these coins. So coming up soon, there's like a door that requires, I think, 24 coins to open. And then there are also 4 elemental bosses at each corner of the map, which will also require so the first boss we fight, no matter which order we do it in, is going to need 60 coins. Then we'll need 100 coins for the next one, and then 140, then 180. I can't make that. There we go. So we're going to be trying to get as many coins as we can so that we've got about 180 right at the end. So just good to see Alfred over here. Alfred's going to go back to the village, and we're going to go and buy some stuff off him in a second. But before that, we're going to do this little totem trial here. So this is just one of these totems that spawns a bunch of enemies. We're going to slide right up there, and one more wave to go.
That looks really satisfying.
It really is. You get a mini combo for doing that as well, which gives you more gems from the enemies. I'll explain that in a bit, but before that, we're going to buy a new item slot and also buy this ability, which I can explain very shortly as well. So we're going to go back. Oh, no, don't go there. So as I mentioned just a second ago, when you kill an enemy, you actually get a small gem bonus. So that's actually dependent on how big your combo is at the time. So you'll see that it shows like 18, 20, 22, etc. So before getting that item that I just got, it would be showing like 5, 6, 7, etc. in the room. So 5 for the first enemy and then 1 after that. But Crystalline Hunger, which is what I just bought, actually, there we go, actually gives me double. So the reason we get this is just to get more gems super fast so that we can buy more items later on, which we need. Also, taking too much damage here, I'm not happy with this. But we are going to go ahead and save another animal right now. Try not to get hit in this room. Good. And I think this is our second or third, I don't remember now, of the animals in the Monster Mountain area. But before we go on here, we're going to take a detour into one room just to the right here, bottom right. Grab a coin, first of all, and then go down here. So this room is optional, but we are going to go out of here again. But this is just like 2 easy coins to get. So we're just going to get these and then go back. So right now what I'm trying to do actually is, basically I've got like this routing in my head of what the best way to get all the coins is. So I basically did a big map of the game. I took screenshots of the map of every area and kind of figured out what the, not necessarily optimal, but like what the easiest and optimal kind of way to get as many coins as I can without crossing over myself. So you'll notice that I've not really gone back over myself very much here. And if I have, I've just been kind of like, it's been one of these easy rooms. So we're going to go, not meant to fall there. So we're going to grab all the gems here. This room is actually very annoying to try and get all the gems, but we're going to try and do this as fast as we can. That's okay, I guess. There we go.
So this game came out on November 4th, so it's only been out for less than a month. I do think I've seen, like, when I was doing a little research into the game, I think it's been in the Sonic Amateur Games Expo, or SAGE as some folks call it, and it reminds me a lot of another game that just came out, like, back in October, that was also featured in SAGE a few years back, and then again in, like, 2020, called Super Dream Dasher. It's very, very reminiscent, but with a Metroidvania twist rather than, like, a level-by-level twist.
Yeah.
And I actually quite like this.
I think I actually need to still look at that game because I know it's similar to this. I've not had a look yet, but it does seem like the kind of game that I would enjoy for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Jay Hobbs and I played it on the first step when just the demo, the Next Fest demo for it. But the full game is out. And this is out on, like, Android, Switch, and PC, which is really cool.
Android as well, I didn't realize. Wow.
Yep.
I knew it was on Switch, but I play it on PC myself. But yes, this game is... Oh dear, that was close. Okay, that was close twice. He's only got 1 health right now.
So is that balloon your health that usually follows you?
Yes, I was actually about to... that was a good time to explain that. So basically... please. There we go. Hang on, I need to not die. There we go. So yes, you notice I got a balloon right now? You notice I don't have a balloon right now? You notice that I'm dead. But no, the balloon that's following me right now is my health. So essentially, if I've got the balloon, then I miss him. Actually losing a lot. Hang on. We're good, I think. So the balloon is kind of like an extra hit point, essentially. So if I've got a balloon, that means I can take 3 hits of damage without dying. if I don't have a balloon, then I will take one, like whenever I take damage, I will die. So I want to try and have a balloon as much as I can. But when I've not got a balloon, you'll notice the combo meter actually goes up to rainbow if it fills up. And that actually does give me a balloon back. So this will be important in a bit here. We're actually coming up to the end of the mountains. I'm almost dead again. Please, come here. These birds are annoying because they can only come down when they actually see you, which is like in front of their eyes. But there we go. And we should be good now. So you notice the combo timer goes rainbow when I finish the combo there, and we actually get our health back. So we take a detour into this room just to get the coin because it's super fast, and then we come back through here. Try not to do damage too much, I might die. It should be fine. There we go.
You got this.
I think this is the second... I want to see second final room before our next totem, which will be how we get back to the village again. So we're going to grab all the gems. This room's kind of scary, but we're fine. So we're going to grab the hidden coin there. There's a lot of hidden stuff in this game, if you couldn't tell. I've been finding a lot of it because I know where these things are. But there is an upgrade that lets you be able to see hidden walls like that. But we're going to go ahead and grab another one down here, actually. Thank you for demonstrating my point, video game. So I tried to skip there, but missed it. We can, if we go far enough to the right there, we can actually skip that cutscene. But we are going to go ahead and do this next totem here, which is Phillies. I know these are all kind of the same pattern, so I know where these enemies will spawn. So there'll be two here, hit them both at once, hit the bird, dash into here, and then hit the bird. Or the flying fish, I guess. I missed that one. There we go.
Also, for a game that's been out less than a month, you're showing off some really fluid movement.
I've been playing. What can I say? I've been playing this game a lot. It's very fun.
Yeah,
we already
picked
bought that.
this up during like basically the weekend it came out because you were on a Metroidvania kick. That's how you ended up
really
submitting 3 things to me.
Alright, so I just bought 2 items. I don't have time to explain this now because I'm about to do a mini boss, but I'll explain this afterwards. But just watch what I do to a boss here. I'll be walking into him and I'll explain this afterwards. Fine.
Everything's under control mostly.
I mean, he didn't take enough damage. That's weird. Why is this not working? Did I not buy the item? Huh. That's weird. Hang on, I'm going to go back just because I think I actually missed the item, which I think I need here to be able to go fast.
Not a problem.
Did I? No, I did buy the item. Wait, why is it not? Okay, I'm confused. It should be fine. So I'll explain what the items I just got did anyway. So I just got 2 items. One is called Grandfather Clock, and one is called Ring of Revenge. So I'll explain Ring of Revenge first, if we can get this to... I'll find a place if I can actually show this off. Probably the next room, I guess. No, not this room. So Grandfather Clock, however, what that basically does is that extends the combo timer that we have. So it decreases the amount of time that it takes to actually drop. So you'll see that when I actually get into the enemies, that the amount of time the combo... Oh, I got the wrong thing. That explains it. Okay, this could be bad, but we should be okay, I think. So I bought the wrong thing. I bought something I meant to buy a bit later on, but we should be okay. So we still have Grandfather Clock, which will still allow us to keep the combo time for a bit longer. But what I wanted to buy was Ring of Revenge, which whenever we hit an enemy, or whenever we get hit by an enemy even, we actually do damage to the enemy as well, if we've got Ring of Revenge. And so we can kind of just walk into enemies and they will all kind of just die as soon as we do that. And having this with the Grandfather Clock also just allows us to kind of, just walk into enemies and then we get our health back instantly because we've got so much combo meter. I'm going to try and find a time to get back to the village, actually. This is not good because I bought the wrong thing. I need the other thing before the boss that I fight. Ideally, to make it go faster.
What is that? What does it cost to get the other item?
I want to say 3,000, but I might be wrong. I should have enough money by the end of this. I should be okay.
Okay.
Oh dear, I'm taking... see, if I taking damage there, if I had Ring of Revenge, I would just get my health back instantly there because my timer is completely full. Unfortunately, we made a mistake here. Alright, I'm going to go back because I think we have enough money to do this. On the fly routing. Alright, so I'm going to actually take some more...
it's one of the joys of speedrunning.
Yeah. We're going to get some hidden gems from up here on the opposite side of the village. And, we're going to go up here actually as well because we need to get a few more before we can do this. This is not normally how I do this part of the game, but we are going to go and speak to these 3 here, which are actually the villagers we saved earlier. and they will allow us to buy this lovely thing. I want to equip that. Wait, there we go. We're good now. We are back on track. Okay, that was, we're fine.
Everything is totally fine.
I would have explained the item that I got there, but I'm not prepared to explain it yet, so I'll explain it once we actually do use it, which is a bit later in the run. It'll be not too long away though. But for now, we are going to go ahead and get a few more gems here before making our way to get an animal in this room, and then going straight back on ourselves. So we come back to that room with the checkpoint in it we just went into a few times actually. So we come back to it in... Oh no!
Ooh!
We're fine, we're fine. No, we're not fine.
Oh, no, we're not fine.
No, we're not fine. This is fine. Alright, let's do this without dying. I'm probably just going to touch the checkpoint again to get my lives back, because right now I'm missing 1 life, which is not good. I want to have all 3. If you don't know where that is, the top middle most of the screen shows 2 out of 3, so that's just my life count. So I'm going to grab this gem bag. There we go. Please get up. There we go. Grab that. So now I've got 3 again. We're going to go to the left now. Going to the right is actually the area that you're not intended, but kind of expected, I guess, in a sense to go to. But you can go to the left here. We're going to grab a few more gems here as well from this chest right there. I think we should have enough here. Oh dear, that's fine. Oh dear, I need to get you. I'm making some mistakes here. There we go. We're back on track. Alright, so you see me just dashing into these enemies. Are actually they kind of charge at you if you get too close, but they're quite easy to do. If you just kind of dash into them and die. You can also just do this. So we're going back in here actually to do a sequence break. So I'm going to jump up here, take damage, and then immediately jump onto the wall and then do another jump, and we actually get up to that gap right there. That death's fine, honestly. We still have full health again now. But no, this is normally an area that you're meant to have the wind form to get to, because getting up there normally requires you to use wind, which allows you to kind of float up those, as you can see at the bottom right there, there's another one here. It allows you to float up those little sections with wind. But we actually just use the damage boost to get up the wall there. And we're going to continue on through this route. So this is not the fastest way by far to get to where we're trying to get to, but this is the fastest way to get all the coins we want to get. So without crossing over ourselves, basically. Because all these rooms are pretty fast compared to the kind of later on in the run. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, I noticed you're at like, what, 83 coins already?
I am, yes. We should have like 100 by the first boss, I think. Ideally 102, but I think in practice I got like 100 because I missed 2 somewhere. So just be careful. There we go. All right, good to take a detour to get this animal right here. And then go straight back up to the top. Animals are generally, if you see an animal that's on your path, you just want to get that because it's a super fast coin to get, and you get returned straight back to the start of the room again, so it's not really a time loss if it's on your way anyway. So you notice that I'm doing a lot of these animals as soon as I kind of pass them. There we go, nice. I'm going to try and grab all these gems without messing up. This room's hard to optimize properly. Like, that gem right there is annoying. Oh, there we go. Okay, that was actually better than normal. I'm going to grab this checkpoint.
Watching you bounce around in these levels, by the way, especially in the battle rooms, is extremely, like, hypnotizing.
It's very fun as well. It's just very fun to play as well as watch. For sure. There we go. Oh, no. I forgot what room I'm in. But I am going to do a ground pound here just to immediately jump to cancel that and then come down here. So that skips one of the rows there. Do the same thing again and... What? Okay, that's not how it's meant to go. Let's try this again. Ah, there we go. Skipping that row again. We'll just take this slowly rather than trying to do the fancy stuff. There we go. Alright, going back here. Oh no, wrong way. Up here. And we're going to go into our first... Wait, not yet. In like 2 rooms time, we're going to go into our first elemental area. This room is very fun if you do it, if you know how to do it fast. There we go. You can just kind of bounce off all those, I don't know what to call these enemies. I've never...
They look like a mixture of like turkeys and mushrooms. I don't know what's happening here. I can't really see what they are.
They look like hats to me, but I don't know. I don't know
they
what kind
look
of hat
kinda
they'd be.
like hard hats, like almost like the Mentor hard hats from Mega Man.
But you're actually right. I hate this. But now we there we go. Nice. I missed the gem. Oh, okay, we're going to have to get that out. There we go. But sorry, now we're in the volcano area, which is our first elemental area, and this area will go by quite fast because we can just get through these enemies really fast. This next room is difficult, but we are just going to not care about damage too much because we do have our oh dear, that's fine. We just get health back instantly because we've got the grandfather clock, which is really nice. All right, there we go. Nice. And this room is where we see this is like where we see the first, I guess, the first of like 4 cutscenes that we see of the 4 elemental areas. So this kind of shows us the elemental blocks, I guess, that we see for this area. We'll be able to destroy these in a different way later on, but for now we have to use our ground pound to do that. I'm going to be very careful not to die here because I'm only missing one health. We're good. Nice. We've got our next boss, our first boss coming up here soon, by the way, as well. That one at the end is very scary, but we are good. And there's our boss there, but before we do that, we are going to go ahead and not be silly. We're actually going to go and save using this checkpoint up here, just so we don't have to walk all the way back from the forest, which is a long way. I need to grab these gems up here as well. They really did hide gems like everywhere in this game. Also, I did not mean to fall that far. There we go. I want that coin. But this is our first boss. We have 102, which is exactly how many coins I want right now. So that means I should have about 80 exactly by the time we get to the very final area. But we're going to do a specific rhythm here. We're going to take damage off him, and then he's got iframes, so we're going to take damage, hit him at the right time. This is not good. This is fine. This is not going well. I need to hit you. There we go. This is... Okay, let's try this again. Now we're at the end. We'll try and do this properly this time. So take damage off you, hit you. Oh, we're fine. Take damage again. Okay, we'll try this one more time. We only have 1 life anyway, but this is fine. Okay, we're good. Take damage there. He starts to move before we actually get down, basically. So there we go. 1 more hit. Oh no, okay, we're just going to do this all the way because I'm having trouble with this right now. What I'm trying to do is get the boss on the fastest cycle possible using Ring of Revenge. Oh dear, this is not good. I'm just going to wait for you. This boss is just not usually getting much trouble. There we go. Oh. Oh dear, we're fine. Okay, we're just going to take damage from you now. Get our health back in a second. There we go. We're going to take damage from him again. Needs to be a few hits from death. Like 2 more hits to go. I'm just going to go right into him and he's dead. That boss is actually tricky. Like the timing for actually hitting him because of his iframes is very... Okay, we need to switch form here. There we go. The timing for hitting him between his iframes is actually tough if you want to get that before he does his next movement, basically. But no, we now have a first elemental form, which is the fire form, as you can see here. And this allows us to do these kind of 5 attacks, which makes killing enemies usually a lot faster in some of these rooms. That's fine, we've got health here. There we go. 1 more wave to go here. Oh dear. You can see that I'm getting health back almost as soon as I get hit, just because as soon as I get hit by these enemies, I'll usually kill the enemies around me. Let's go back here now. And I'll usually be able to just get my health back from... What am I buying here? I'm buying this, right? Yes. Okay, there we go. We're going to equip this that we actually bought earlier. We don't need as much money because we did buy it earlier in the run. But no, now you see these gems actually, these floating gems are a lot easier to get because we now have the magnet, which allows us to just walk near these and these will come to us a lot easier. So this, generally getting this takes a bit of time to actually get it because you need the money and stuff. But I think generally my assumption is that the actual time saved by just getting all these floating gems a lot easily. Like, as you can see, they're just kind of going to us without having to touch them really. It's a lot easier just to get these, and it kind of saves time in every room of the game, which is, you know, really good. this room is quite fun if we do
a
nights.
discussion in chat, if you don't mind me hopping in. There's been
Oh,
a
go ahead.
discussion in chat about like getting into speedrunning and like, you know, stuff like worrying about comparing the world record and stuff like that. And, you know, I'm just bringing up like in text, of course, like, you know, speedrunning is a very individualized thing. And I know that the dev of the game is also in chat mentioning like this game is kind of easy to pick up but hard to master, and like you could play the way you're playing, like, which is very, very aggressive and very, very like just all over the place, and it's very fast. Or you can also just play the game at your own pace and still have a fun time with it. And if you decide you want to speedrun it after the fact, it's just like, you know, you're going to start from somewhere, you're going to start from the ground, and you're going to work your way up. And just like comparing to yourself rather than comparing to everyone else who runs the game or may have more experience than you, like that's only going to like kind of self-sabotage your experience while trying to speedrun, because it's a very rewarding experience. And I say that having been around for years and years and years. So like if you see this game or any other game featured tonight, and you're like, yo, that looks like fun, I want to pick it up, absolutely pick it up, play through it, see if you want to speedrun it, and just, you know, kind of just put a timer up and see how you do. Guaranteed it'll be faster than your casual playthrough.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I actually had that problem myself where I used to definitely compare myself to other people when I was doing speedruns, but like at some point I just kind of realized it doesn't really matter, because like the reason I'm doing speedrunning is just really to have fun, I guess. And so if I'm enjoying the game myself, it's like I don't necessarily need to worry about other people, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of the mentality that I have for this anyway.
Yeah, like I remember I was actually in a voice call with you when you picked up the game and was just like, yo, this is really fun, I think I want to speedrun this. And I don't think you were done with your playthrough yet by the time you were like, yo, this movement's really good.
Yeah.
And then you were just like, I'm gonna submit another game to you, and I was like, all right, I've got like 2 already, why not?
Yeah.
And then I was just like, you know, Ori, do you mind if I just bundle all your submissions into one show?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, so we're going to be doing another skip here, by the way, or a sequence break of sorts. It's not as much of one because we can just go and fight the boss now and then come back later. But we are going to be skipping the boss and coming down from the boss a bit later on. Are you kidding me? There we go. 1 gem. We're going to skip that cutscene right there. I'm just going to take damage off the wall, immediately jump here and grab the coin. That one is a bit trickier. Thank you.
Nice damage boost.
Yeah, that one's harder, but it's very fun to do. And we've got a health back, thankfully. We didn't die, which I've been doing a lot in this room, because we're going to come into here with 1 health. This room is scary for me, but I think I know how to do this properly. Oh dear. Please, thank you. These spiders are annoying. Are you, really? Okay, that's fine. We've got enough combo timer to wave it out anyway.
Yeah, the combo timer, especially with the, there's the grandfather clock, right?
Yes.
That extends your combo timer.
Yeah,
there you go, you got this.
Having a bit of trouble with that room. Yes, grandfather clock is like the one item which really makes this run kind of really fast, just because we can just kind of boost through these enemies a lot of the time. Like, once we get later in the run, you'll definitely see me using that a lot. Once we're going to go this way now. I'm saying that more for myself because I always forget where to go there. Also, this room, this is where the magnet really shines, because as you can see, we can just stand on the wall here. Oh, not stand, you know what I mean. We're going to just kind of climb the wall and grab all the gems there. And especially here, watch this. We actually missed 3. We'll do this again. Watch this.
Like, we can grab all of them, watch this. And this is like 4 of them.
Yeah.
That is generally like commentator cursing yourself.
Yeah. Also, fun fact, those 2 NPCs there actually don't normally appear. They only appear if you skip the cutscene before, in that room where I did the what do you call it, the sequence break. Because I don't know why they appear. I don't know if it's like intentional or if it's just like because you can come in from a different area. But it seems like the devs did think of sequence breaking and when they put those NPC in. Because they only appear if you don't do the cutscene, which is funny. So you kind of have to spend the time doing it anyway. Alright, we're going to get those gems on the way down anyway. We're taking too much damage for my liking. Oh! We're fine. I don't know how I touched the ground and didn't die there, but I'll take it, sure. And before anything else, we are going to go ahead and take the checkpoint here before we fight this boss. just because I did not feel like doing this and then having to go back to like the forest again. That would not be fun.
Ooh, I actually really like the coloring on this, on that character. I think that's a boss.
Oh, on the, you mean on the...
The dude with the cloak. Yeah, the alien with the cloak.
Yeah. Also, we're going to be doing, hopefully not dying here, but we're going to be using Grandfather Clock strats again and Ring of Revenge. Come down again, nice. Let's do this. There we go. Good, got my health back instantly. Take damage again. He's almost dead, like one more, I think. Oh, please. There you go.
Nice.
That was almost optimal. I managed to miss him, which is funny because I'm trying to get hit and I can't get hit. But no, that was almost optimal. I'm happy with that boss.
Yo, it's the Wind Waker leaf. It's the Deku leaf.
We have the Deku leaf form now. Yes. Oh dear. I never thought about that, but you're right. What's this one then? Is this the Link on Fire form?
It makes me think a little bit of Wario Land 4. Fire Wario, like, or when you get lit on fire, Wario runs around frantically until he ends up just becoming a giant, like, pillar of fire.
Oh dear. Oh, sorry, excuse me.
You're good. Speedrunner noises are always appreciated here.
Got one more ammo in here to go. This room can be annoying. It's fine, we'll just get through here, it's fine. Having one health coming out of here is a bit risky, but we'll be fine, I think. Just this next room can be difficult. If we die, we die. It's fine, we've got lives for that very reason. I'm actually going to use Fire Form, actually, for this. Oh
no, it's Fire Kirby. You could be a fireball.
Oh,
that's
no.
That's Fire Kirby.
You're right. There we go. Okay. These wizards are annoying, as you can tell. They kind of shoot your tongue, shoot their tongue even.
I would like them to not shoot my tongue.
I've been doing a lot of misspeaking and mistyping recently. I'm just going to leave that without context. You can fill in if you would like to.
I mean, we haven't talked about the spare ribs yet. We'll do that later tonight.
That's fair enough. Oh, that was close. We've only one health for now. We'll just be very slow here. There we go. This room can be fun. Actually, this room is very fun. It's the one I'm thinking of. Yes. So we just kind of go all the way down here. We've got full health going through here. Even if we get hit, it's fine. Still coming down here. We've got so many enemies here that we can just... This is kind of like the point where the game just says, here's your reward for having to deal with these enemies the entire time. Just have fun.
Yeah, like that just looks like a really fun room.
Yep. And by the way, I didn't mention, but this here that I just took here, this is actually a intended shortcut to the opposite side of the map. And
really?
So the game, yep. So the game actually tells you, I think, I forgot when it tells you, but it tells you that you found a shortcut, basically. That, you know, that it's intended. So this actually allows us to skip having to go back to the village and fight a mini-boss and go through the desert. This allows us just to go straight over. There's a checkpoint coming up soon here. But this allows us to go straight over to the next area, which is like the top left of the map. There we go. This bit's annoying though. But this allows us to go to the pyramids area, which is our next area. This room, I somehow do it a different way every time and it annoys me. There we go.
I want to take again, like, I've been dabbling in pixel art recently, and I just really want to shout out the pixel artists for this game. Like, I don't know who they are, but, like, they did fantastic work here. It's
Absolutely.
Vibrant, it's fun, the backgrounds have, like, really nice details to them, like, especially the ones where you can actually see further out, and you can see, like, little things moving in the background. It makes the world feel alive.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I'm going to try not to get hit here, ideally. There we go. Oh, yeah, so you can just destroy those cages with fire. Oh! Seconds of disaster right there.
Like a record screech. It's like,
yeah.
Yep, that's me. You might be wondering how I got into this situation.
Yeah. This room is fun. We're going to switch to fire form for this, if we don't get hit.
I love the fact you can switch forms on the fly.
It's really nice, for sure. Okay, there you go. There's a demonstration of Ring of Revenge, I guess. Just destroying both of those in one fell swoop. But yes, getting there. Oh, I nearly fell because I thought I was in the wrong room there. I actually did fall because I missed the ledge. There we go. That's fine. I expect to normally land on that enemy. There we go. We got a health back, which is fine. This room is actually difficult, especially casually, but we use fire forms to get rid of these ones, which are like the hardest to do. Get out of here. There you go. There we go. That's fine, I guess. So we're seeing the teleporting dogs for the first time here. And I think the last time? I'm not sure actually now. No, we see them once more after this area, but we'll see them here because this is their, I guess, their home. That's fine, I guess. That's also fine. I've only got one life, I just realized. I should be a bit more careful. But we should be fine after this room as long as we don't die.
So I think, and like this is just from me watching like this run, it looks like when you lose a life and you still have lives remaining, you restart at the start of the room that you died in. Is that right?
That is correct, yes.
What happens if you lose all of your lives? Do you restart at the last save point?
Yes, you restart the last, which is the last checkpoint you touched. So this is a checkpoint here. So we restart all the way back of the tree, essentially, which is a long way back. So we did not want to do that. Thankfully, we just got a checkpoint. 158, that's less than I expect. It should be fine though. Actually, is it? No, maybe it's fine. I don't know. We'll see. This is the laser cat. We're going to do this quite fast. And you can hear like a Wilhelm scream style scream as it zaps me there. But we're going to try and stay on top of it. We missed. That's fine. Going to try and keep our health going. It's going to activate a shield. Oh, please, please. That's fine. We're going to get Ring Revenge on the boss every time it does that shield. And as you see, it's instantly dead. So it's kind of killing itself there because every time it activates the shield, we just kind of jump into it and it hurts itself. So there we go. That was the Cybercat, the laser cat, sorry. I keep calling it Cybercat for some reason. Don't know why. Really? 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 Oh dear, this is not going well. This coin's actually hard to get. There we go. We're good though. So we've got the best form in the game now, in my opinion. Aside from the one that you get post-game. But no, this is the blinding form. And this allows us to do a diagonal dash, kind of dash, like a diagonal boost there, like you see. But this is very good because it actually has like, this is kind of an interesting mechanic because it actually locks onto enemies within a certain angle of that angle as it goes at, if that makes any sense. So you see that it's kind of locking onto these enemies and just making these booms super fast. And so we're going to be using this for pretty much the rest of the run, I think. Almost the entire rest of the run, apart from like a few movement-based rooms. Oh dear, that's fine. And we can use it like multiple times in midair as well, as you can see. We missed some gems though, but we should be good. Right, ground pound here. Grab some more animals from, or an animal from this room, I guess. Switch to wind form because I actually don't want to die in this room, ideally. There we go. No! That's scary.
You got this. Ooh.
That, not ideal damage there. I want to have full health in here, ideally, but we'll be okay, I think. We'll take the checkpoint. Since we can take this slowly, then get our way up here. So we're going to do a boost over there. Ideally, we don't take damage, but we can easily take damage here, which is bad. There we go. Okay, made it. First try. That is tricky to do, actually. It is intended, obviously, with the laser things there, or like the electric things there, but it is actually hard to do. Right, anyway, without taking damage off these spikes in the middle. There we go. We see this hidden route, which is actually, you see there's a hidden room there. That just allows us to skip that one enemy in the left there that is extremely difficult to dodge. It wouldn't be much of a problem, but there's another one above it as well, which can usually kill me if I try and take damage off that one. But anyway, we're now in the desert, which we skipped before, but we're just going to skip most of this by just, well, you'll see what I do in a moment here. We're just going to try and grab all these gems, if we can, please. The sandstorm is very strong. So we're going to hit this checkpoint, which allows us to get right over here, oh dear, into this next room, which will actually take us right to the next area. So we just take a little dip into the desert and then straight back out again. Into the mechanical maze, which is the final elemental zone here. and this is the Earth area. So the enemies in here kind of get a bit ridiculous. It's kind of funny. There's one enemy in particular that I will point out in a few rooms' time. But before that, we're going to try and, please, there you go, get these gems. And then take this hidden path up here. That was kind of hinted at by the gem bag. It's not too hard to find. There we go. Oh dear, don't shoot that. What? Okay.
So I actually kind of missed the electric ability. Is it like a homing attack or?
So there's a room there? Okay, I didn't know that. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, it's like a homing attack, but it also does more stuff. So, basically, how do I describe this? So it fires you down at an angle, essentially. Like you can use it multiple times in midair and do this, essentially. Oh dear, that's not good. You can do this.
You can do this.
I need to stop saying that. Excuse me, sorry, but yes. Oh, come on now. We should
it
get
looks
help
like
back
a
in a
heart
second.
drop.
No, it's like, well, oh, do you mean like it drops you at an angle, basically? Like
Right.
I'll show off right here. Like, it does that kind of angle. But if
Okay.
yeah. But if you go towards an enemy within a certain range of that angle, it will also give you like a homing attack onto the enemy. So if it's within enough of a range, it'll just let you do it anyway towards an enemy. It's really useful. I like it. Oh, what? Okay, this is fine. We've actually got enough rings. Yes, we've got enough rings now. Coins, that's the word. We're not playing Sonic. Excuse me. Speaking of Sonic, that actually brings me into a good segue. We're about to fight the first boss of Sonic 2 here, by the way.
Wait, really? Oh wait,
yeah,
no, you've shown me this.
About to fight a giant drill. That was not
It's a
intentional, that
wind-up
segue.
drill.
So we're going to immediately jump to take damage because of Ring Revenge. We're going to try not to die here. And we're going to go ahead and take more damage. Try and get health back. Here we go. Take more damage. Give me a health back, please. Nice, there we go. It should be one more hit for death. Oh, you.
Absolute jerk.
Yep.
Oh.
We need to be careful. We're good,
Yeah,
we're
you're
good.
fine.
He was exactly 3 hits from death, so that would have killed him because Ring of Revenge, I don't know if I explained this earlier, but it does 3 damage to bosses, essentially, rather than 1, because it kills enemies in 1 hit and does 3 damage to bosses. So really useful. Also, we don't care about that new form. It doesn't matter.
Oh, I was about to ask, what's this like Golem the Thing form going on here?
It's fine. We'll see you later. We'll see you later again. But we don't care about that. Oh no! This is fine. These sword enemies are the worst, by the way. As you can see, you can only hit them from the head, like once they reverse upside down. There we go. We're good now. All right, so we're going to go back to the doge again.
There.
Yeah. So that cutscene that plays there is what you meant to do normally. So we're going to go into this just to get restart, so we can get the other cutscene that plays here, and then skip having to go out of the room back in. So this allows us to go to the final area of the game. I forgot the name of where it is. I think it's like Maleficent Mombo Land, because Mombo is the main character.
Mombo.
Yes, all the place names are alliterations. So like you got Monster Mountains. Oh dear, that's the yes no. I forgot the ones.
That's a new area.
Yeah. Oh no, please be careful. There we go. Perfect. This area is actually hard. I'm going to be making noises in here. Oh dear. That's fine. We'll try and do this.
The fact that like you're able to talk and play this at all in any capacity, by the way, is impressive.
I mean, I'm not. I just died. Did you see?
I said in any capacity.
But that's fair.
Most of this has been very good.
That's fair. Okay, going to avoid the enemies. There we go. So this area is like the final gauntlet. You kind of have to use all your abilities here for this last area. So we're going to take damage boost here. Try not to die. Wind form, please. Oh no, I couldn't save that. This is fine. We'll just fall here. Try and land on there. Jump. Why am I not getting... Okay, we'll have to do this again. I didn't get the jump there for some reason. That was weird. So we have to go back in here and do that again. So I was trying to do the wall jump and then get my double jump, but for some reason I was like jumping and not getting a double jump. I don't know what's going on here, but we'll do this again. It's fine. I've included enough time in the estimate for this to account for me dying like probably like 10 times at this point. So we should be okay.
And is that like full checkpoint respawns?
Yes, like full, like, yeah, I don't know what to call it. Deaths are just
Like,
when you lose a life, but like when you lose all your lives, essentially.
Yeah, it's almost, it's not a game over, so you can't really call it that.
No. You keep your
Wipes,
progress.
I guess?
I guess so. I don't know. Oh dear. That's fine. Okay, but see, we're almost back where we are anyway, so it's not too much of a time loss. We are back in the room now. We're going to switch the wind farm before this time and land here, and then immediately jump. There we go. Mandy that time. We're going to be very careful not to get hit by anything here. This section is actually my least favorite. Oh, because we do the damage boost to save time, like probably like a half a minute maybe. Because we have to normally go up like a wind section. We should get health back in here using lightning form. So these enemies will spawn. We're going to bait these ones to drop. There we go. This section is when I've kind of learned. These ones are very hard to do. So we're going to hit this, jump, hit this. Oh, why are you there? That's fine. Hit you, hit you, hit you, hit you. This is fine. This is fine. One more enemy to go. Okay, that's good enough, I guess. Not how I was trying to do with him, but it's okay. And we now have a checkpoint, thankfully.
Oh yes, that's very good. I'm also seeing a discussion in chat about like, you know, visibility for indie games, and both Mercy Kill and this show, Never Before Seen tonight, are showcasing a bunch of indie developed games. One thing that you can always do that really helps indie developers is, if you see a game you like, even if you can't afford it at that moment, wishlist it. Or even if it's still in development and not out yet, wishlist it. That helps with algorithms. It helps with like getting visibility, and just like tell people about it, stuff like that. Like just getting the name out there, or just wishlisting it so that like Steam recommends it more, or like whatever game storefront of your choice. You know, it'll be like recommended for you because you like Metroidvanias, stuff like that. That's how Ori found this.
Oh yes, definitely. Oh, what? How? I didn't know I could get in there.
What?
Okay, so you can go in those things. I've done that a few times, but I didn't realize I could get in that one. I guess it makes sense, but I've never tried it because I never wanted to. Okay, let's try not to die here. This is actually a bad situation to be in right here. There we go. We're good, I think. I need to switch to lightning form actually, just so that we don't die.
There we go. Yeah. A little more control over your enemy hits there.
Yep. Phew. Okay, we've got another platforming section here. This one is tricky, especially casually. Like this one took me a long time to actually do. Oh dear. Oh. Okay. That is scary because most platforms don't regenerate, as far as I know. So, well, I guess I've never stuck along to find out long enough. Oh, I'm almost dead. This is bad. I'm just going to wait. This is fine. All right, I need to switch to lightning form here for this. I need to not die, because otherwise I have to do that whole section again. Oh, what? Okay. This section's fun though. Like, I've kind of come up with good strats to these totems. Get you, that's fine, I guess. Get you, and then get you. That's fine, we'll get health back anyway. I'm going to do a favor now, and I'm just going to go ahead and return to the village so that I can get my lives back, because...
Sounds
there we go.
like a plan.
I did not want to go through here and then just have one life and, you know, die. This section's fun. Watch how fast we can kind of kill enemies here. We can just take as much damage as we want, really. Oh, dear. Well, okay, I rephrase. Not as much damage as we want. I'm going to have to eat my words here. I apologize. There we go. There we go. That's how I was trying to do it first time. And you can see we just kind of keep our health. And once again here, we're just kind of damage boosting through these very annoying swords, which feels very satisfying because we just kind of self-destruct as we do that. That's good. I think there's another platforming section here, yes. This is not really platforming, it's more, well, I guess it is. You just need to be careful of kind of using the electric ability. You can see this is designed for it because it's, you know, it's got these in that same kind of shape. We're going to be very careful not to fall here. I want to keep my health going to the next room, ideally. This next room can be tricky. We're fine. No, we're not fine. This is fine. We've still got an extra life. Normally I do that and bounce off a wall there. Right, just stay on the left there. There we go. Got health anyway. I believe this is our final... Yes, okay, this is good. So I had to think then. If I die here, this is not the best, but we're going to do that skip there, which saves a big amount of time. Oh! Good to switch to wind form. Okay, phew. No, don't ground pound. That would have broken the platform below me and I would have died. So I'm glad that didn't happen. I can easily die in this next totem, by the way, because... Oh, dear. Because this one is actually tricky. I need to... We're fine, I think. Okay, we're good, we're good. That's the hardest part of the... Just damage boost for all these... What? Thank you. As you can see, I'm just kind of just taking damage and they're just kind of dying. It's really good. I'm going to go back and do this again, just to get my lives back, because I do not want to fight a final boss with only one life, ideally. Just scratch my face really quickly. And then switch to my lightning form when I can. There we go. Jump twice.
That's always the hardest part of speedruns, by the way. I say that as someone who has had, like, eye itches or face scratching or face itching, like, in the middle of, like, really intense things. Oh.
Whoa.
Oh, no.
Please. This is okay. You know what? That's fine. I had some trouble there. Okay, that's good. We need to go over here this time. I forgot what I was doing here.
So is this pattern the same every time?
Yes. Although what he does next is randomized. So we're going to use the earth form here. This is randomized. So we're going to. I've not seen this one in a while actually in my practice. We're going to go in the middle now. Good.
You're really just Shoryuken. Shoryuken. I can't say it plural. You're using the Shoryuken. There we go.
Where are you? There you are. There we go. Oh, no. No. We're fine. Okay. Going to switch to wind form here. This one's designed for wind, but you can do it with any. It's not that hard to do it with other ones as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. We got our health back. That's good. I forgot that he actually does take damage from Ring of Revenge, because this final form here, by the way, time will be coming up at the end of this boss fight. I'll call it when it's close. But this final form does not take damage from Ring of Revenge. It just takes a single hit. Oh, I'm in the wrong form. Hang on. There we go.
You're not in the wrong form anymore.
I am not.
There we go.
I should be fine here. He's going to start crying because he's very sad. Come here. Thank you. I'm just going to glide.
Very amused at this final form, by the way.
Yep, it's called Former Final as well. It's because he goes on about talking about how he's fed up with final bosses being called the final form, so he just decides to call himself that instead. All right, we've got 9 hits to go. 8, 7, 6, 5. Come on. Oh no. That's 3. This final bit is like 2, 1, and please, time. Okay.
Nice. That is an awesome showcase of that game. Like, the end looks rough. The end game looks hard.
Yes, it is definitely hard if you're not used to those rooms. Like, doing this casually took me a long time for sure. But it kind of teaches you to get used to the rooms. And I guess I would say the end almost prepared me for speedrunning, I guess, like in terms of my mindset, because it kind of just put me in a mindset to learn those rooms, I guess, which is good.
Absolutely. Get your GGs out for Ori, by the way. We've got more Ori coming up, but, are those is that the devs?
That's the devs, yes. This is pixel art the devs, which I love. This is a great touch to the game. It really is.
I love the caricatures.
They're just going to stand there as we go through the credits. One thing I actually love as well is
there's the pixel artist right there, Emmanuel. There's the pixel artist. Shout outs to them. Beautiful game. Shouts to all the staff here. But like, seriously, like, absolutely a really delightful looking game.
Yeah, absolutely.
This game just came out last month. November 4th, I think, was its release date.
Yes,
and
I think so.
It looks really fun. I might actually pick up a copy just because it looks satisfying to play. It looks like almost like Celeste fun for me.
Yes, I would definitely put that up there for sure in terms of how fun this game is. Oh, so just one last thing. We are now with Final Form as well.
Oh my god.
It's called Form Final because it's one of our forms.
I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
All right. So we do have more runs for you tonight. I just want to remind everyone that AGDQ 2022 is going to be starting January 9th. So visit gamesdonequick.com for more information and detailed dates on the event. Prize submissions, I believe, are still open. Take a look at gamesdonequick.com. It can give you all of the information that you want on that, including the schedule, who's hosting when, what runs are when, and all that kind of really good stuff. And also, one last thing, GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by the viewers like you. That's all of you in chat. You all are awesome. Your subscriptions, your bit cheers, just being here and telling other people to watch the stream, your interactions with us on Twitter, like just clicking the links, coming over and watching on YouTube or Twitch. It's very, very helpful and allows us to keep putting on awesome content like this. But we'll take a quick break, get up, stretch your legs, take a moment to get a drink. That's what I'm gonna do, and we'll be right back with Recompile. If you like more Metroidvanias, we got more Metroidvanias, so stick around. We'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back to episode 24 of Never Before Seen, our first birthday anniversary thingy celebration with a bunch of indie Metroidvanias. My name is AmberCyprian. I am your host tonight as we bring you more runs of games that have never before been seen in mainline GDQ events. And remember that I do have a open submission form. If you type !NBS into the chat, we are a show that focuses on giving you speedruns of games that have never been on the mainline GDQ stage, or categories as well. We do categories too. Speaking of which, we have Ori Sky back again, doing yet another Metroidvania. We're on game 2 out of 3 here. Recompile is another game that just came out this year as well, and one that you recently got into yourself, if I'm not wrong, right, Ori?
Yes, that's correct. I forgot when it was, but I think I picked up like a month after release, maybe. I don't remember now, but I played through this and I just thought this will actually be really fun to speedrun. And then I think as far as I know, I'm the only runner right now. At least I created leaderboards and nobody else has submitted runs so far anyway. But this is definitely a fun game to run for sure. So I guess let's get started, I guess. So time should begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So this will be a bit of a more relaxing journey than the previous game we played, if you were here for that. This game is, I think the way I would describe this is this game is kind of sparse in a sense, but not necessarily in a bad way. It's more of a kind of like a relaxing way, I think. So we're going to be doing a lot of walking essentially, but once we get our abilities, not yet, but like later on, we're going to be moving a bit faster through the game. Just the beginning is a little bit slow as we pick up a few of the abilities that want to go faster. So we're sitting for a few cutscenes here. There's a few throughout the game where we just can't really do much, but this is going to ask us to move the mouse, so I'm just wiggling my mouse around right now, and as soon as this asks me to move the mouse, it will just auto-complete in 1 minute here. There we go. And then once this tells me how to move, I can move. Because I didn't know before. But yes, we're going to go ahead and step in the switch, which will activate. Oh, did we get that? Yes. And to activate this ability here, and this will be our jump. Actually, this is one of the only games that I've seen which it doesn't actually give you jump until you get jump as an ability, which is kind of funny. But yes, the goal of this game will be, first of all, we're in the tutorial area now, so we're going to get to the end of this. But the goal ultimately will be to get to the final boss and inject ourselves into the core, because we're inside a giant computer. And to get there, we actually have to grab a bunch of these data fragments. So I just got one there. So these contain like various pieces of lore about the game. We don't care too much about that. We just want to grab as many as we can. We need to get 70% of them. But for now, we're going to do a skip. So you see all that stuff to the right there, down bottom right. We're going to skip it. There we go. First try is nice. So we actually do a jump around there, and we avoid having to get that glowing sphere very right of the screen, which is actually our weapon. So we're going to go through this game with like no weapon for now, which is slightly dangerous, as you'll see coming up in a bit. But for now, we're going to grab another one of these fragments over here. So bear in mind, some of these fragments you actually can't get until you come back later. So this game is very much a Metroidvania, as I think it's what we mentioned. But we are going to be able to go to various different areas once we get more movement abilities. Although we won't be coming back to the tutorial because it's kind of slow to come back here just to get some of these fragments. But anyway, we see this giant bridge over here. And you're meant to walk along this, and then it actually collapses in front of you, so you can't get. Also, is that thing still shooting me? I think it is. So this normally collapses, but we're going to do a big skip where we jump over the hopefully first try. Oh dear. No. Trying to jump in these cables is a bit difficult, but we're going to try and do it again. I'll try like 2 more times, and then if we miss it again, we will just not do this. There we go. Second try is not bad. So we can skip the trigger that actually causes this bridge to collapse and avoid having to go all the way to the left and then back to the right along that pipe you see. So we can just do this. Also, that thing is definitely still shooting me. I just saw the screen shake. It should be fine though. The cube that was near the skip we did earlier. So those things just stay locked onto you. But we are going to go ahead and drop in a moment here and meet technically the final boss of the game, but it's not really a boss exactly. I'm going to drop here now that we're past the trigger. And this will play another cutscene. As far as I know, we can skip this. I've tried jumping around this cutscene, standing on the ledges on the left and right, but I don't think we can. So we just have to wait this out. But until then, is there any questions in chat by any chance from anyone while we wait for this through?
I don't know if there's questions in chat, but I just want to say I really actually like the tech aesthetic in the UI and just like the general this is what you could imagine a giant computer looks like. I've been really into visuals of games lately. I don't know what it's been, but like it's actually a really slick looking game so far, and I'm really interested to see where this goes.
Yeah.
I'm also hearing from production that you say this is fine in the exact same way as another friend of theirs.
This is fine. Oh, dear. I'm going to be self-conscious now.
Oh no, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just like I've noticed it's a trend with even like me and Argix, or Argix, another friend of ours. We all say this is fine in almost the same connotations and in the same intonation.
Yeah. Oh, that was close. So I did a jump there. You probably saw that skips like 2 seconds of a cutscene. Just skips a couple of text boxes that appear, but it's very hard to get that. And if you miss it, you lose like 10 seconds to respawning in the room. So not good. But we managed to make that. So. We are now done with the tutorial, and we're going to enter the main bulk of the game here. So we'll get options now to go different areas, which is my favorite part of the Metroidvania, if I'm being honest. So we're going to go into I think it's called the Central Exchange. We'll find out in a second anyway. As these, I guess this is just kind of pretty stuff while it's loading the rest of the map, which is nice. You know, it's not just a standard loading screen. And we're going to end up. Yeah, Central Exchange.
There's actually a couple of questions. One's a meme. The other one is actually serious. What is your favorite type of ribs? And the serious question is, when did you start speedrunning?
Oh, start speedrunning just anything? Or that's a good question actually. I need to think actually. Let me have a think about that because I'm actually not sure. I think the first thing I actually started speedrunning was probably Sonic Blast 2, in fact, because back before I actually knew what speedrunning really was, I would play SRB2 casually, and I would just play on like net games with people in the community, and I would just play multiplayer there, and we'd do like races from start to end of the game. And so I guess that was probably my first time actually doing a speedrun kind of thing. It wasn't like, it was more of a race really, but you know, a race is still a speedrun, you know?
Yes.
It's trying to go fast. And
it's interesting you mentioned that because like I always thought that your first speed game was Celeste.
Oh, sorry, excuse me. No. These are some difficult falls. Sorry.
Celeste. Oh.
Celeste. Oh. There's going to be a few times like that probably. Oh, that's not good.
You're good.
But
You
no,
are weaponless right now still, right?
I am, yes. So I can't deal with these things. Oh dear. We're going to need to not get hit again if possible. There we go. Yeah, so we're still weaponless. So this area, oh, this is fine. Yep, we've still got health, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm starting to worry myself, but it's fine. But yes, Celeste was my first speed game that I guess I considered a speed game, if that makes any sense. Like, in terms of using splits and doing speedruns with the you know, like with the mindset of I am doing a speedrun of this. Which is funny, you know, because I had done runs of games fast before. Like I'd played, I think, like the classic Sonic, like maybe one and 3, I think, not 2. I didn't pick up 2 until a bit later, but need to be that always. There we go. But no, I think I also did like Freedom Planet as well before that, before Celeste, I mean. But I just used like the speedrun mode, but I didn't actually consider it a speedrun, which is funny. Celeste was the first game that I got into the actual, I guess, the community of speedrunning, if that makes any sense. Before that, I was just kind of doing it solo. Also, our health is all over. This is fine. We'll get health back in a second when we get our next ability, which will be the double jump. And we will pick up that save point just because I don't want to die. Coming up here. Going to hit these 3 switches here, which will jump into here. Oh, I missed it. Okay, that's fine. If you jump into that and you get the right position on the same frame that cutscene plays, then you can have this cutscene play at the same time, and so they override each other. But no, I missed it. That's fine, though. This will give us a health back, though. And now we're going to do an interesting trick. I don't know what to call this, but I guess we can call it like a safe spot, like exploiting, because we're going to jump all the way down here, jump here, and the way the game works is when you fall from a great height, you basically, you kind of, how do I describe it? Like you take damage and respawn. Right? It's not respawn, it's not a full respawn, but it's similar to like Super Mombo Quest, where you essentially keep what you've got, and it's just like a reset back to where you were without actually losing any progress. But we're going to try and avoid touching everything here and grab this here. So we've still not touched any safe spots yet, by the way. Our safe spot is right at the top of this big tower, and we're going to use this to get back there super fast. So I'm going to avoid the floor here. I'm going to activate this ability I just got, which I can explain in a bit. But we're going to do this, which will invert that gate and open this gate here. So invert the logic gate and open this actual gate. And we're going to immediately jump down here, take intentional damage, which should take us all the way back up here.
Ooh.
And yeah, this can we make that? We can, nice. That's a nice little skip you can do to avoid, well. Whoops. Whoops.
I don't know about avoiding but I don't think we can avoid that fall.
We can't avoid but we can avoid, Wait a minute. I did it again. Okay, we'll do this the slow way, it's fine. We'll do this the easier way. And I'm going to make that's fine. This is still fine. I think I can go, which way do I even go here? Now that I've fallen, I think I have to go this way. This is not going well so far. It'll be fine though. I don't know the way up. Hang on, it's up here, I think. Yes. Alright, we need to go get off the pillar. There we go.
Also, your hair is currently matching the game. I just want you to know that.
Thank you. I just realized that. I didn't... the game is very, very nice, aesthetically. I am almost dead. I've got 1 HP. This could be... Don't shoot me. Please, do not.
Don't.
Okay.
Oh.
I didn't realize how low it was because of all those falls I took earlier. That's fine. We will do this again. I think, did I get double jump? No. Oh, okay, I didn't save. Oh, that's not good. I should have saved after that. Whoops.
That's all right.
I'll save the save after this. I need to hit that button as well. There we go. We can show the cutscene skip now. There we go.
And also, oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to bring up another question that someone had asked in chat. It's not about the game. It's more about like, you know, what is a game that you haven't ran yet that you would really like to run, or that you've been thinking about picking up?
There's actually a few. That's a funny one. Also, we have to do this again. Sorry. This is fine though. I'll save after I get this just to make sure that we have it.
Sounds good.
In case we die again. But no, I guess like the Sonic games are ones that I've, like, you know, I kind of casually speedrun in the past, but I've not actually really. That might be bad. That's fine. I've not probably picked them up like after that, like after the past, really. So that'd be fun to pick up, I think. I also want to pick up like some Zelda games, like probably Zelda 2 is actually one that I've been looking at for a while. I just haven't gotten around to it. As well as probably Link to the Past. Link to the Past is also a very fun game that I do randomizers of a lot, but I've never actually speedrun the game itself. Like, it's funny, I've never completed the game itself, but I do randomizers. It's like, how did we get here?
I believe you had landed on a tile that was not the target you were looking for. I think you had touched a safe tile.
Oh, that's not good. Well, we need to get ourselves up here then. This actually could be bad. I think we might need to... Okay. Let's see if we can make it up here. There we go.
Yeah, there we go.
We're just taking the scene... Oh, okay. We're fine. We're just taking the scenery route. It's fine.
By the end of the run, I expect every vowel to have been exclaimed.
Ooh. Oh, dear. What? Oh, no, okay. I didn't mean to pay... Okay. This is what normally plays when you do this area normally, but there we go. But we're going to just... How do I... Let's try this again, I guess. There we go. Okay, we made this that time, which is nice.
It's also very wild to me that they have, like, you can stand on basically anything that looks solid, which is really cool.
Yeah, like, you saw me just at the very start of this kind of area, just immediately falling down that giant pillar, just to skip the entire... I know you said declimb. What's the opposite of climb? The entire fall. Sorry, not declimb. Excuse me. But no, yes, you can stand in pretty much anything. There are places that are designated to be not standable, which are kind of like the things that are shaking and don't stop shaking when you get close to them. Oh dear, that's bad. I'd meant to double jump after I left the ground there. Let's jump and jump again. There we go. So this ability here, actually, this is called Recompile, which is, funnily enough, the name of the game. We don't actually see a lot of this, but we're not going to get that because we actually got the upgraded form of it in that room that I did the skip to do. That I did like the safe tile
stuff, yeah.
Yes, exactly. So what Recompile allows us to do is, well, the version that we have, the original version doesn't allow you to do very much. It just allows you to inspect stuff using tab and kind of pause the game like that. But the version that I have allows me to actually flip the logic of these gates or buttons that you're seeing around. So the game kind of uses this primitive kind of a logic gate system. It doesn't do much of it, but it uses it for the actual buttons. So if you've got bits, which you can see at the top left, I've got a bit count of 0 right now. So I've not killed any enemies because I don't have a weapon. But once I have bits, I can actually flip some of these, which I don't use much in this run, but I will be using it at one point coming up. Not coming up, like coming up later, I mean. But this is the most dangerous part of the run, by the way. This is the danger zone, I would say, because we have no weapon, and we are going to try and get through here where you're meant to at least have, you know, the starting weapon, you'd think. But we don't. So we're going to go ahead and use double jump to get across here, which allows us to skip killing an enemy over there, because otherwise we wouldn't be able to do this without double jump. And we are going to avoid taking as much damage as we can here. This bit's scary, by the way. Oh dear. No.
Stop shooting.
This is bad.
They're not going to stop shooting.
No, we're not. Oh, we're fine. No, we're not. Oh.
You saved yourself.
I just got lasered.
Yeah, you saved yourself from falling, but you ended up getting lasered.
Yep. Ideally, we need to get out of there with only one hit, so like 0 if possible, but like 1 hit is what I'm aiming for there. We got hit 3 times before we even got there, so that's not good.
This run looks really intense, by the way, during the weaponless segments.
Yes, this is... There's another vowel for you. Oh dear, that's not...
I could become anything, so I became an elephant.
This is... what is going on here? This is really bad. I could die again. I've accounted for enough time if we die like several times. I'm 1 HP, aren't I? Oh dear.
I am not sure what you're at.
I think I'm 1. So these... yep. please, just save points. No. Oh. Okay, we're good. Just follow along.
Nice.
Oh, the firewall, I guess. That's the scariest part of the run, by the way.
You can feel the panic in the room right now. I'm not even in the same room as you.
Oh no, that's. I'm like shaking now. Oh, that's a good start to falling off there. There we go. Anyway, but no, we're good. Now we're going to use double jump because we're here. We're not meant to have a weapon. We're meant to have a weapon here, but we don't have a weapon. We're just going to use double jump to get past this whole area. To jump on these gates because these are also climbable. There's a weapon here, by the way. We're not going to grab it because it's too slow. You know, it wastes time to grab a weapon. We don't want a weapon. We actually don't need it either, to be fair. But we are going to go into this next section with weaponless once again, which is still a tiny bit dangerous, but it's only like one enemy that can actually really, you know, like reasonably do damage to us very quickly. But we are going to go for a cutscene skip here. So this one's a bit weird, but I'm going to try and jump around the middle of this and jump right there around the middle of that as well, and then we're good. So that saves about, excuse me, that saves about 10 seconds of a cutscene, which kind of zooms in and shows you the entire map here. So that's, I'm happy I got that and didn't hit it. And there's another cutscene that plays up there, but we're just going to skip that by jumping around and grabbing our next ability from over here, which, you know, you're meant to be able to jump over here, but you're not meant to be able to get through here. Thankfully we can, because, you know, there's just a hole in the question at the wall there. So we can just walk in here. Apologies for the very bright lights in here. This is very glowy. There's a lot of bloom here. You stand on that switch here, which opens this gate, which we don't need anymore, but it also activates this, which gives us our blink ability, which starts to let us actually move fast in this game now.
As if we weren't already moving fast by sequence breaking.
Yes, exactly. So as you see, this is.
Oh, you mean fast?
Yes, I mean fast. And there's some tech you can do as well. So I'm going to dash off here and then dash again, because without, like, if I dash while touching the ground, I'm going to get that save point as well. Then I get another dash, while I'm in midair. So we're going to use this a few times here just to move very fast. We're going to try and make this nice. That was actually deceptively difficult to make that, but I'm glad I made it. Oh, come on, please. There we go. Going to jump up here to avoid having to climb up. Get rid of, please, get rid of you. So you can actually dash into enemies.
You can actually fight things with blink.
You can. We have also nice health, but you can dash into stuff to kill it basically, which will become very relevant coming up shortly with it as well, because we have a first boss coming up. Oh dear, it's fine. So we're just actually going over the collision, which I don't think you're meant to be up here, by the way, because none of this is actually a safe kind of tile. Oh dear, of course. But we could go up here, you know, because we're allowed to anyway. So skip a cutscene? No, didn't quite get there in time. But this boss is also a danger zone, by the way. This boss can kill you instantly if you get in the wrong angle, and I may die several times here. I'll try and do it first time, but this boss is hard, because another ability that you are kind of expected to have, or kind of expected to come back and get, basically, is one that was in the previous area before the one we just did, and this allows you to actually slow down time. So that becomes very useful for this boss, but we don't have that because it takes time to get it, you know? So we're just going to have to dash into this, try not... Oh, I'm very low health already. That's fine, though. Okay, already? That was a quick first cycle, wow.
Wait, you said you're very low health. You're at 100% health.
Oh, no, I was low health. I got to full again, because when you kill these, they give you health back as well as bits. Also, yes, you can see I've got bits now, by the way, as well.
Hey, now you can cheer.
Now I can cheer? I was trying to make a joke. Some people would switch, but yes, now I can cheer. All right. We need to watch out for that explosion as well. It's got an explosion that kind of radius that lingers a lot longer than you'd expect. Yeah, we're good now. We got two there, that's good. We're just going to take our time for this, because if we dash into the boss with a mistake, we will die because we get stuck inside him, and the game is like, get out of there, you're not meant to be inside me. Oh, not off the edge. Okay, we're good. I missed? Okay, it's fine, I guess. Speaking of off the edge, you can actually get the... Oh, that was close, actually. That was actually closer than I'd like. You can actually get the boss to go off, not to go off the edge, you can get it to go like over the edge, but it kind of doesn't do anything until, like, it doesn't actually land. Oh, that was even closer. I know he went right inside. But no, you can get it over the edge, but I've tried to get it to fall off the edge and it doesn't, unfortunately, which is sad. But you can actually glitch it on top of these platforms. You see like the kind of the pillars, which is funny as well. How many more hits? The first phase was fast, so like I can't really get this phase done any quicker. I think, are we done? We're done. Okay, that's good. So we will get loads of bits.
The boss is just gonna go explode in the background. It's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
This is fine.
This is fine.
We're going to stand right in the teleporter here, and as soon as this activates, this will go back into the not the central exchange. We'll go back to the next area here, which is the kind of the vesting zone after all of that danger. We should be good now, like in terms of we're no longer in immediate danger of messing up. Just danger of falling in various places, as we'll see coming up in a bit. But this area is fine. All these enemies are actually not hostile anymore because we've killed the boss of this area, so they are not deactive, but they've kind of been tamed, I guess. I don't know what
they're less aggro?
Yes, they're not aggro, yes. I don't know what the exact lore explanation is again, but there is one. I just forgot what it is. There's a lot of lore actually in these data fragments that you can find out if you read them. But I'm not going to spoil any of that, because this game does have an interesting story, in fact. It's just we're skipping the entire thing.
Yeah, it looks like it's a very story-driven Metroidvania, as opposed to like Super Mombo Quest, which is very, very heavily platform, movement-driven.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, you can see we've got a weapon now. The game wants us to use it. We don't want to yet, because it is a waste of time. But this will disappear once we get back to the exchange again. Once we get into the next level.
Also, does the main character have a name?
That's a good question. The game calls them program. I don't know. I'll have to think of a name for them, actually. I don't know. That's a good question. Oh! It's fine.
You fell perfectly right into the... you could have landed anywhere else. You landed into the one gap that was there.
Yeah, I didn't know I could fall there. Today I learned. Okay.
Like, that gap was sitting there like, oh, I'm about to make their entire day just really rough right about now.
Yeah. There we go. So we're going to make our way all the way up here now. We can get up here before, but we can't do much, as you'll see in a second, because we're going to be going up to the mission control area here. So we're going to try not to fall here, because I've fallen several times in practice, even though it's literally just a few platforms there, but yes. Oh, there we go. So jump here, there we go. And we're about to make our way into the comms first of all. So this is mission control in general, but there's actually a bunch of different areas because this is all very scattered. So you'll see, just like, I feel like this area doesn't really need many words. So I'll just kind of let you kind of feast your eyes on this monstrosity coming up here.
If you've got whooper emotes, you should post them in chat to feast your eyes on this.
This. Yes. This is what you should feast your eyes on. This is comms, and this is a nightmare. To put it simply, this is a nightmare for trying to go fast, because don't fall. Okay, good. Because number one, the entire area is completely scattered. Number two, you can't really skip much here. Also, this is one of these cutscenes that plays about 10 seconds. Number three, excuse me. Number three, if you fall, there's no like fall kind of, how do you describe it? Like, if you fall, you have to wait until you hit the bottom, and the bottom is a long way down.
So there's no kill plane.
No, there's no kill plane. It's just the kill bottom. Well, you know what I mean. Like, it's the bottom of the level is the kill plane. So, trying to do that. Also, I'm going to do a thing here, which should hopefully make it. Going to walk on this cable here. Oh. Okay, have to immediately turn the camera there to be careful. But yes, if we fall here, it's a big time loss every time we fall. Like, it's like 10, 20 seconds. Well, maybe not that long. Like 10 seconds at least, though, I'd say. Are we? No, that's not collidable.
Well, we're about to demonstrate the fall right here.
I thought that was collidable. I've done that before.
It looks like it's supposed to be solid.
All right, well, we're back here now anyway, so that's fine. So that was a safe spot because we didn't touch another one, so that's actually good. It means we don't lose too much time here. These, I will say one thing, the character not really having a shadow makes these jumps actually very difficult. I need to angle the camera upwards here just to be a bit safer, honestly.
Yeah, because you are made of glow. Instead of a shadow, you cast light, but you don't cast light very far.
No, that's good. Okay, that's good. I was like, wait a minute. Don't fall again, please. Okay, we are...
Oh my god, okay.
Yep. Okay, we're good. Just going to... This is a safe spot here. So we're going to be using that if we fall, which is entirely likely, by the way. But we'll try not to fall if we can. Jump right off the edge of here because this is actually a tight jump. Okay. Some of these jumps are a bit tricky. This one is, especially with the orange, are these orange or yellow?
Those are kind of, those are like macaroni and cheese color.
Oh no, he's made me hungry now.
I just pulled a crayon out of a Crayola box basically to describe that.
Yes. But no, we are going to be, we've now set a safe spot to that safe point there. We're going to be going all the way down here. There we go. Oh, don't fall,
Oh my goodness.
please.
Oh my goodness.
We should
Someone
be good.
in chat is like, the first rule of falling when you don't want to is if there is a gap, then you will always fall into it.
That's pretty much it, yes. I've fallen into most gaps in this game now. We are going to fall, speaking of falling. Trying to land on something, there we go. And that'll send us all the way back up here. And we're going to go again. We'll launch ourselves. Try not to touch any safe spots here, ideally, because I forgot where we all are now, actually. Hold on, there's one right here. We don't want to not touch that. Jump again. Get visibility, which is our multi-jump. I think it's multi-jump. Or is it multi-blink? I think it's multi-jump. We'll find out anyway. But this will allow us to... Yes, multi-jump. Okay, good. This will allow us to jump. We are going to go and hopefully... Oh, no, that's bad. That's fine. We're going to use this to get over here a bit faster, but we also messed up there by taking fall damage. We're still trying to not touch any safe spots. Oh, what?
The corner of the platform
I landed in the corner and slid off. This is fine.
I feel like I'm watching Pilot Wings all over again. Flash me back to Speed Seasons 3.
You know what, we'll just touch this, it's fine. That's a safe spot, I think, but it doesn't matter. I just want to get this and not fall again, because it's embarrassing when I fall. So we have to activate these 4 lights, basically. I think we've done 2 now. Let's see where we fall, actually, just to make sure. Need to land on the bottom there. Oh no, we are up here. Okay, good. Good to know. That doesn't count as a safe spot. Today I learned. Alright, so we use that safe spot as kind of like a launching pad, sorry, to get back up here quite easily. We've got enemies now, but we've got a weapon. The weapon's actually kind of hard to aim with. We do. Oh yeah. Where are you? I can't aim that far up, that's the problem. Get out of my face.
You'd think they would give you like full range of movement, but at least when you're aiming.
Yes, no, you have to stop when you are aiming, unfortunately. The gap! The gap tried to get me there.
There were words in there, I think.
Don't worry, I'm just panicking.
It's all right. I can hear the panic from here. I can feel the panic from here. Yep. I'm sure you have many words for this area, but none of them are spelled correctly right now.
No. Nope. We're definitely doing, what was the typo I made earlier? I've forgotten it now.
It wasn't spare ribs.
It was spare ribs. That's what I was meaning. Spare ribs.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
I thought you were talking about another typo, because there's a lot of those.
I mean, I do make a lot. Yes.
And just in case anyone in chat is wondering, like, wow, the host is really mean. Ori and I know each other outside of the show. And we like to joke about typos. It's a similar thing if you've ever seen Railcoon and I on the same show. We like to laugh at each other's typos or inability to speak, which we both are very capable or incapable of. So it is all in good fun. It is not actually me being a rude person, I promise.
I can't believe you're so rude to me.
I mean, you brought spare ribs to, like, Never Before Seen's birthday. I am so, like, you are so kind.
I mean, you're right.
These are some great Metroidvania spare ribs here.
Yeah.
You even brought mac and cheese.
I think for context, because I don't think we actually said explicitly,
We have
earlier
not
when
yet.
earlier when I was tweeting out about the fact that I was going to be doing these speedruns, I tweeted out that I was going to be doing these spare ribs. not speedruns, spare ribs.
Yeah, I'm doing Super Mombo Quest, Recompile, and Atto spare ribs.
So I can type.
I mean, I don't know if, like, was that on mobile? Was that an autocorrect?
That was on mobile, yes. That was on my iPhone, so
Okay.
that was autocorrect. I was like, I didn't realize until after I posted it, so like, oh, wait a minute. I realized immediately upon posting it, so I was like, immediately responded to myself saying, speedruns, not spare ribs.
It's like,
Not the worst typo I've made, though.
And I got tagged immediately. That was the best part, was that another friend of ours decided to tag me on Twitter immediately just to point out the typo.
Yeah.
Because they knew that I would laugh. Oh, okay.
Okay. If you try and
We got
dash
some
before...
mouth trumpet.
Yeah. If you try and dash before you get the cooldown back, which we still only have one dash, but we can still do the thing where we dash once and then like off the ledge and then dash again. But trying to dash after the cooldown means you also, we're in the next section, by the way, this one's even longer. But no, it means you don't actually buffer it. So there's not any buffering of dashing. So you have to visit the right points, otherwise you will fall. There we go. Also, these cutscenes, I don't think there's a way to skip these, so we just have to. So there's actually 5 of these this time. They're a bit faster because we're going to have multi-jump now. And we're also going to get our multi-dash in a bit here, just coming up. I think it's up here, actually. Yes, it's up here. But this section is notoriously difficult, at least for me anyway. It's because we have to try and judge... There we go. Okay, that was kind of close, honestly. But yes, we have to kind of judge where we're going. This way. We have to kind of judge the jumps here. Again, with no shadow, these are difficult to make. And some of these also, I'll just stop here. You can see how some of these have holes in them as well. So some of these are actually broken. I'll point one out in particular that's coming up very soon. That it's designed to, you know, mess with you. Oh, that one is tricky, but no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. This one has quite a few holes, as you can see. This one has more, I think. No, up here. Yes. We're still good. I'm just going to say that slowly. This one is good. I'm just taking this slowly and not dashing too much, even though dashing would be the fastest way to do this, but also dangerous. So I think we are... Where are we going this way? This one's the dangerous one, so... There's a hole there if you don't make it fast enough, and there's a hole there if you... Yeah, there's a hole behind you if you don't make it far enough. There's also a hole in front of you if you make it too far as well. It's great. Also the same kind of... Oh, hello.
Yeah, same kind of deal there.
I forgot you were here. Yeah, exactly. Oh, no! I forgot that was there as well.
Especially small.
Yep. We're fine, though. We're fine. All right. Making our way all the way up here. And don't worry, we won't be as slow getting up here, getting down here, sorry, than we will be getting up. Also, thankfully we made this cycle. This is a global cycle on level, so we had to actually make this fast enough getting up there to be able to get this. These jumps are scary. We'll try and do this right, but we need to like dash at an angle to be able to get enough speed, essentially. Not speed, but like distance, essentially. I can't aim. Please. Have any more? No. Okay, that's good.
It's alright, the aiming looks like kind of genuinely awkward.
It really is, actually. But the aiming is the one thing I don't like about the movement in this game. Well, it's not even about movement, you know, it's just aiming. But no, this is our multi-dash here, I think. Because this will allow us to move a lot faster, as you see coming up now.
This will give you, what, a third dash?
Yes, this will give me like an extra dash in midair. So 2 normally, but in reality 3. So I'm actually going to use this to my advantage to get across this next area super fast. This is actually something I discovered, I think, yesterday, because I didn't realize this until yesterday. So this actually saves like a bit of time. So we're going to get this save point first, just in case we do manage to fall 10 times. But no, where am I even going? Going this way. 3 dashes. Just going to jump to align ourselves there. 3 more dashes. We can land on these big things. That's the big thing I discovered here. Another dash right here. Should be good here. Should be. Oh, that was.
Okay,
really
you're
close.
okay.
Yep, I know he took enough damage
close to fall damage though.
Yep, but we're good. We're good. And as you can see, we're moving through this section super fast. I also need to remember not to forget this one up here, because I forgot that in a run as well, which is not good. Okay, there we go. That's what I was aiming for. With aiming. Hit the button. That's the second one over here. You can see there's another enemy like right over on that platform at the top there. We'll be dealing with that in a second, but it's fine. But multi-dash will allow us to get over these gaps super fast. I think we can make that. Yes, we're good. Hello. Goodbye.
I think one thing that's really interesting is that like since you are the only runner of the game right now, this speedrun still like can have things found in it, and you yourself are still finding things in it.
Yep. Wait, that didn't kill him? I just want to get rid of him because he's so nuisance otherwise. Thank you, there we go. Finally in range. But yes, I am... I'm falling, that's what I'm doing. But yes, no, this I'm having a lot of fun with this game. Like, the fact that this has speed tech, despite it being like I would say a fairly sparse game, in terms of like, it's kind of not a lot going on apart from movement, is kind of interesting to me because it makes it interesting. Like, there's not really, it's kind of all execution based, which is fun, you know.
Yeah.
The only RNG right now is that one boss that I fought, which was the pyramid boss. That can be annoying. I don't even know if it is RNG, but it's effectively RNG because you're going to move in a different way every time, and so you're not going to be able to get that done. Anyway, where am I going? I'm going down here first of all. Not touching any safe spots here. We're going to do this. Don't fall in the gap. I fell in that gap yesterday, which was not good. Don't touch the ground. Good. Okay. I think we're good. That's number 3 there. And then we should be able to spawn right back up on the blue platform we touched earlier, just by jumping out the window in the game. And then grabbing. There we go. Good.
The safe spots are a lot like Zelda tech, almost, when you think about it. Because like I know that the Minish Cap has some like small time saves using safe tiles.
Right,
you
yes.
do the same thing with like Breath of the Wild, like casually and stuff like that, where the game is actively looking for like the last time you touch safe ground. So if you respawn without it being a full respawn, it will put you at the last like actually safe ground you touched.
Yeah, I think that's a thing in like the Link's Awakening remake as well, actually, because I think that's used in the speedrun, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure. But I think like there's a point where you go out of bounds there and then use a safe spot to get back in bounds after the game kind of voids you out, which is fun to watch. Oh, it's fine, we're fine. I'm not panicking.
You're panicking. I'm not panicking. You're panicking.
That was an early jump. That's why I panicked there.
Oh no. Okay.
I love the instant reactions. We're going to hit this. Oh no, that was misjudged that jump almost. Right, we're fine now. There we go. I'm going to grab this. I don't know what.
It's okay. You got a checkpoint.
No.
1 hour later.
I'm just waving to the camera right now because it's like, bye, we're gone.
Yeah, as soon as you drop, it's just like, all right, I would really, really appreciate a kill plane.
Yeah, exactly.
I think one thing that this could possibly benefit from is either an earlier kill plane or just a retry button.
Yes, definitely. That. Oh no, these enemies have collision memory. Just need to watch out for that. We are good though. We're going to get our final of the 5 lights here, which is us done with. This is not comms with wave. The other area was comms. This is actually, I forgot to mention, this is power. So we need to turn on comms and power, and then we can go over to the relay station, which will activate our ability to get into mission control to repair that. But this ability here is the precursor to the final ability in the game, and this allows us to. Well, I guess I'll let this speak for itself. I guess. Now you may wonder, what am I doing here?
Oh, glide
we can glide, yes.
You are now Superman.
I may have just worried you by dashing off the edge there, but no, we are fine.
I thought you were like doing a depth warp or something.
No.
This is basically Sonic Adventure 2 hover.
Yep. What we are going to do though is, this is actually slower than dashing, so I'm actually going to drop a bit of distance here once we get closer to one of these platforms. Probably this one, I think. And we're just going to dash straight over back to the end again. Back to the start even. So I'm going to drop a little bit here. I need to be careful not to fall for holes.
Oh, this is exactly like Sonic Adventure hover. Sorry. Like, you are E102 Gamma. Get at me.
Yep. There we go. Okay, that was actually. I'm actually quite happy with that. With that power. Could have been a bit better, but generally that went well. Like, I don't think I've actually fell many times, but I don't know if at all. Like I mean, not intentionally. I mean, but no. Now we're going to go over back to the center here, which is the relay. Sorry, I almost fell. And we're going to go in here, which will allow us to activate the 2 switches on either side of this area, which we couldn't do until we completed both comms and power. Like, these switches are not active until you complete those 2 areas. So you can come here first, which I guess is probably intended, where you go in here first and then realize you can't do anything here. So then we're going to see these 2 towers. You'll see them in a second. It's like, the text box here is saying the whole thing is a mess. It's like, I know that. I just went through the entire section. I know that already.
It's like, you should have said that, like, you know, maybe 15 minutes ago.
15 minutes. I was going to say 5 minutes ago, no, 15 minutes ago, yes. Exactly. This is
I don't even know if it was 15 minutes ago, but you get the point. Like, yes, it is a mess. Thank you for the late observation, Captain Obvious.
Yep. This section is like the longest section of the game. So I like... The game, I guess, considers these sections as the one section as all mission control. I mean, I should be dashing faster than this. It's fine though. But no, I consider them to be like separate sections. Like, I've got a split for comms and a split for power, just because those 2 alone are just longer than anything else in the game, basically. Especially when I make mistakes and fall, which is fun.
After you got out of that section, someone in chat is like, why can't we just have ground? Normal length ground. And as soon as you like, they typed that, you ended up, at least on my screen, because there was a stream delay, you just ended up in a section with nothing but normal length ground.
Yep, exactly. So we've got our next boss here, by the way. And I actually found out the other day, like 2 days ago or something, that we don't actually have to kill all the segments here. We can just kill the tail, and if we can do it right. Oh, I died though. Okay, these actually do a lot of damage, so I need to not stand still. Whoops. I did save before this though.
Back with a vengeance.
Yes, this is Lamola's. We are back in Zelda. Alright, so we already activated those 2 towers, which is good. So we can just do this again. Where are you? Right, where? This side, okay. I'm just confused then. I'm going to get rid of you for now. I need to not die, ideally. Where's the tail? Oh, come on. It is actually hard to hit the tail, but I'm almost dead. Please. I need to... You know what? This is not going well. I'll stand on the left side, I think, this time, because the left side usually works best for me. So let's go again. The bosses in this game are quite hard, actually. Because, you know, they just kind of kill you very fast, as you see there.
So are there health or armor upgrades at any point?
I don't think so, no. There we go, that's one dead. Yep. Let's get the tail. Oh, I missed. Please. 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 Are you kidding me? We got rid of the tail, but we didn't get the actual tail. But, oh, no, we did. Nice.
Yo, nice.
I don't know how that works, but sure. I guess the tail is still the tail, even if it attaches, I guess. That's good to know. becomes a bit easier to deal with that fight. So we grab that hidden data fragment from behind there. We still need 70% of these before that's going to become very relevant coming up soon, because we're going to go into a section where we just go and get data fragments. But we are going to go ahead and get our final ability of the game here in this next section. Now we've killed a boss of that area, and we're going to, this kind of area is going to be safe again. That's not a good time to give me a cutscene. Oh dear. I was like, I pressed the dash in like the very first frame. It's like immediate text box.
Yo, we're in the mac and cheese room. I hope you like yellow.
We really are.
It's like craft blue box dinner.
We've also got these giant lights. I actually really like the scenery here. Like, it's very, very, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, not minimalist, but it's very kind of abstract, I guess. But it's nice. So this is why we need
the
Recompile.
art style of this whole game is basically abstract. Like sci-fi.
Yes. Also, this is our final ability. So we need 256 bits to open that, and then we also need the Recompile ability. And this is our final ability. I'll just let this speak for itself. No.
What?
Oh no, please, no. Okay, we're fine.
Jetpack installed.
Yep. Jetpack, you'll see how fast these areas are now that we have jetpack. This is the ability of the game, I would say. This is just the be-all and end-all. And you see this allows us to go through areas super fast. You are meant to get this before getting to the final area, essentially. So I think there is a thing that you can do to not get it, but it's very, very difficult to go into the next area we're going to go into and get out of it again. So...
You are zooming!
I really am. Just wait until we get to some of the areas we've been before, because we are going back to some areas we've been before. But we are going to return to the Central Exchange first and grab a few data fragments that we need the jetpack for. So we're going to go right off the edge here, and we actually see this giant thing over here. Very bright. And we're going to grab, there's 3 here, we're going to grab that. The aiming of this is difficult. Oh dear, we're fine. I believe we can still fly out of the world, but we have infinite jumps, which is nice, as you can see here. And what I love about the infinite jumps is the pitch of the jump just keeps increasing every time you jump, and it doesn't even stop. There we go. Okay, so we're going down into the only area we've not been into yet, aside from the end of the game. This is the Ico biosphere, or just biosphere. So this is Ico, and you'll see why we come here so late in a second. And I am going to avoid doing a soft walk in a second here by activating the cutscene, but not dashing into that item. There we go. Good. You can dash into that item and it causes a soft lock if you do it, like, basically frame perfectly. So we're not going to do that. But instead, there's a giant gap here that you actually can make with hover. But getting around with the atmosphere is very difficult otherwise, without jetpack. I keep calling it Icosphere, it's Biosphere. But no, we're going to, all we're here to do is grab as many data fragments as we can, because there's a bunch of them here. So I think we need to, where are we going? Down, oh no! Excuse me. Down here, right? Yes. Is there an enemy up here? I never realised. I don't normally miss those jumps badly like that. But we're going to search for save point, please.
Wait, are there mushrooms growing in here? What in the world? Oh,
yes,
it's biosphere.
This area is interesting for sure.
It's like a mix of digital and organic, and it had me like, I was like, why are there mushrooms? Oh, wait a minute, you just said like several times this is called the biosphere.
Yeah. Oh, mazes and catacombs. There we go. That always plays there. Oh! Momentum in this game. There we go, thank you. So, this is where it gets a bit tricky. I don't know where all of these are, actually. I need to... there's one here for sure, I know that. There's one, this, I believe, right down there. Oh, please. Then the other one I want to get is further up, I think. Oh, no! Please grab that. There we go. Then I go up here to the left, I think. No, up here, that's the top. Wait, where is it? There's one... Am I wrong? I think I'm wrong. Anyway, okay, let's get this one. I'll have to get another one somewhere else in that case, if I've missed one. I think I've missed one, so that's fine. But we'll grab this final one, down here. And then we'll make our way all the way back up. which is actually harder than you'd think because we're in, not invisible walls, but there are walls in various places here, which we need to try and avoid if we can. Here we go. I think this is the right way up. Where are we? Oh no, this is the right way. Okay, this is fine. I think we need to go in here, through here, and then to the right, and there's a save point right here. And you recognize where we are here. We're back there now.
Yeah, I recognize it now. Yep.
Yep. So we are also back. Oh dear, that enemy's still attacking me. Really? We need to go where? Up here, then up there, then up there. There we go.
This is a really interesting take on the Metroidvania genre because it is 3D and technically very open.
Yes, yes. It's interesting for sure. So we're going to go back. I'm going to check. Actually, no. We'll go to the hex place first. The data processing area. So we're going to go back to the green area. That matches my hair again. What? Please, too many test bosses. All right, so we're going back in here, and we're going to grab the remainder of the data fragments we missed before. So I think there should be either 3 or 4 in here. I'll need to check. I know where they are. It's just I don't know if I got an extra one when I was in here before. Normally I get 1 or 2 of them in here, but I don't get all of them. So there should be 1 over here. Nice. There we go. There should be 1. But did I get that? I already got that. Good. I think that's good then. There's 1 down. No, there's not. Where's the other one? Here. There we go. And there's then also 1 more down there. And then we're going to just go flying through this area. Do you remember how long this area took to get past? We could just go through it like that. It's great. But
this jetpack is absurd. Like, yeah, jetpack is basically a 3D spark shine. Or shine spark.
You're right. That's true. Also, this area here, by the way, that portal I went into, we actually pressed a button for that ages ago once we activated the elevator. Like, once we came back to that other area the first time, we pressed a button which activated this area. So that just saves time. Also, where am I going? It's over here. There we go. So we do that because the elevator comes down and keeps going down while we activate that button. So that just saves time over having to press a button now and waiting for the cutscene. But no, we're going to get 4 in here. Grab that one, and immediately go all the way up here. The one bad thing about jetpack is you can't really go straight up. As you can go straight down, but not really straight up exactly. Oh, it's kind of hard to do it anyway. Because it's not a straight up kind of flight, it's more like it propels you forwards in the direction, so trying to go up at that angle is kind of causes you problems sometimes. But no, we've got all the data fragments we need to get in here. We're going to check what percentage we're at. I think we might be at like 66, which is what I'm usually at, but also watch this, by the way. This area was fun the first time. It's also fun coming back again. We just go all the way out of there, skipping the entire level. And now back, we probably need to take a dip into the security area again, which is that place where we had no weapon and had trouble. But this time we will have a jetpack. Yep. We didn't really do 66? Yes, good. Okay, so only like, I think 3. Go in here. Okay, so this is, I've got the routing right here, that's good. I was wondering if I'd missed one, but no, we're good. So we're going to grab 1 from in here and then immediately go for the portal, grab another 2, I would say. Yes, 2 should be good. And we're going to fly around again just to skip the cutscene because this cutscene is still active. Wait, oh, I'm in the wrong area, hang on. No, not yet. I'll repeat that in a second once we're actually in this area here. Because we did skip the cutscene going in here the last time by jumping around the trigger. So we're just going to kind of jetpack around the trigger this time as well, which also works. And we get a kind of nice overview of the entire level this time as well. There we go. So we just fly all the way around here. And then where's the first one I want to get? Down here, I think, right?
Yeah, because it's occurred to me, someone's bringing up, like, there needs to be a sequence break for the jetpack somehow, and it's just like, I realized, yeah, like, basically, you avoided finding all the data fragments that you were told to find until you got the jetpack, and now you're just going and cleaning house because you can just ignore the rest of everything.
That is true, yes. If we could get the jetpack early, that would be really good. Like, that would basically allow... Did I bonk off? Okay, whatever. Yes, that would allow us to skip a lot, because that would allow us to not even need to get, like, you know, multi-jump, multi-dash. That would be good. The problem is, we need a weapon, which I guess... we could get the weapon here, actually, because there's a weapon that we could get there and just go back, but I don't know. But no, the reason we need a weapon is we need to get bits in order to actually
unlock the jetpack in the first place, or unlock the specific abilities needed for it.
Yes, but I'm thinking now we get bits using. Oh no, but we if we get dash and then just dip out again, not fighting the boss here, we could actually do that. But no, we're going to make our way to the final area now. Anyway, and hit this button. We can just spam space now that it's done. And that allows us to go. So this entire area will open. I'm not going to look at that because I need to go fast and get through this bit over here. So the hypervisor there is just kind of panicking, realizing we're getting close to it. And we are in the final boss now, by the way. And it is the... I like to call this the Spider Demon. It's like the Cyber Demon, except the Spider Demon. If you've played Doom before. But no, this is a boss. And we're going to fight it. We're not going to go fight this because this is not destructible. What we're going to do is we're going to activate the AI core in the center by just uploading some of our data fragments in. So for like 100%, what you would actually have to do is get all of them and then upload it into all 5 of these sections from each of the 5 different areas. But we're just going to do the bad ending basically. So all we need to do, oh no, that's fine. Phew. 8 legs also make you respawn, by the way. But no, all we need to do is wait for this to upload. As you can see, my health just went down, so I think I'm going to get hit during this, which is fine, it's still going. Where am I? Am I inside his leg?
I don't know where you are. What in the blue blazes?
Time is coming up, by the way. As soon as I get here, if this doesn't hit me, there we go. So time is coming up in 3, 2, 1, time. Alright.
You flew into the light, Ori.
Yep. I injected myself into the core, and that does something to... What is good?
What in the world is happening?
So that cutscene is based on where the spider is. So the spider was in the worst possible spot. So it just caused the camera to kind of glitch out against the scenery there. I love that. But no, that was Recompile. So that was any percent.
GG, that was a 58-48.
That is... I think that's a PB, I'm not sure. I'd have to check. I think it's a PB.
I can actually check. Is your PB on SRC?
Good question. I don't know.
I'm seeing 59-43, so it did beat that.
Oh, yes, it is fair. Okay, yes, that's my latest. Okay, so that's a PB. I'm happy with that.
GG. And just so you all know, Ori is the only runner of this game. It came out this year, so it's fairly new. And it looks like it has a lot of potential to have a lot of sequence breaks. So if you're interested in, like, you know, hunting for stuff like that or picking up the game yourself, you know, the link's right there. I posted it in chat. I'll post it again. Take a look at the leaderboard. We do still have one more game. And good run on that, by the way. Like, I thought, you know, there was a lot of shakiness in that one room where you were, like, having some problems with the safe tile stuff, but
yeah,
like I think like you handled that and recovered really, really well overall, and it looks like you still have plenty more optimization to go to. So like I'm actually curious to see how far this game can go.
Yeah, definitely.
But now we've got a game. We've got another indie game coming up in just a few minutes. We're going to take a quick break so everyone can get up, stretch, take care of themselves, because that's what we do here at Hotfix. We take care of ourselves. We tell others to take care of themselves. But I want to remind everyone that if you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to join us over at twitch.tv/gamesdonequick. Check out our live shows. We start most nights during the week at 7 p.m. Eastern, and while you're there, Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits. So please consider subscribing to help support future broadcasts. We really appreciate all your support. And we will be right back in just a few minutes with Atto. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to episode 24 of Never Before Seen. We've got Indie Metroidvania Palooza. Happy birthday, Never Before Seen. I kind of ran out of like fun things to call it, so I'm just gonna use Palooza.
Extravaganza.
Extravaganza is another very fun word that I forgot about. But just to remind you all, we are Never Before Seen, where we show off games, speedruns of games and categories that have never been shown off in an AGDQ, SGDQ, or GDQx event. And if you do run anything like that, and you fit the show criteria, and you'd like to submit to the show, type !NBS into the chat to find the link to be able to send me your runs, and I would love to have you. So we have Ori here for one last run today. We are taking a step back into 2020, to, show off Atto, which is another Metroidvania style game. And I've been told that this is a very, very beautiful game. And I will openly say that because like the line art here is just like sketchy and it's not filled in, it looks like party hats. For those,
Oh no.
if y'all haven't seen the GDQ Twitter, you should see the meme I spent 9,000 hours in Photoshop putting together for the tweet today. So
It's great.
it's great. Everybody has a party hat. So, yeah, I think that's gonna do it for my intro. Ori, are you ready for some Atto? For
I hope so.
A ton of fun.
It's a ton of. I hate that. But yes, so this is the final Metroidvania we're doing tonight, and I guess I will just kind of explain this as we get into it because there's a lot to go over, but there's a lot of time as well. There's pretty much no downtime in terms of actually in the actual run itself. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. Before anything, I will go and set my icon just to the cat because I like the cat. But yes, I'm ready to go in 3, 2, 1, go. So just fair warning, as soon as we get our first ability, there is quite a bit of mashing in this run, so I will be mashing the keyboard a lot. Hopefully it's not too loud. So we're just going to go ahead and use our katana here to get through these areas. We can actually just skip here, avoiding having to hit all the targets there just by doing that, getting right over the wall. So this is kind of, I think it's saying like Feudal Japan, I think. So it's saying like Feudal Japan. So I forgot the exact story of the game, but that's probably a good thing because the story of this game is actually really interesting, and I probably shouldn't spoil it anyway. So jump here just to get a bit faster down there. So we've got downward momentum as we get to the edge there. I'm going to jump into our first ability, and that ding you heard just then is our checkpoint that we just touched. It's a tombstone, so we're going to immediately save and quit. I guess it's like an auto load, and we're just going to get back here with our ability now, which is the dodge. And you see this allows us to move very fast. And we're in our first boss now. This game is very boss oriented, like the combat is essentially bosses in this game. Right.
I like how this game has like simpler pixel art than like Super Mombo Quest, but it is still like somehow very pretty.
Yeah. Oh, I messed it. That's fine. It really is. But yes, I was trying to go for a skip there. So when you kill a boss, it does feel like kind of slow-mo thing. And if you can hit the boss in time before the slow-mo ends, you can end the slow-mo early, basically. But I did manage to get it. It was in the wrong angle, unfortunately. But just bear in mind, I'll be trying to do that for every boss when I can. And there's only a few, I think, the statue bosses that you can't do that for. But otherwise, we'll be doing that. But now we have our dash ability, which I will be using. This is not dash, really. This is still our dodge. But dash will allow us to do this, which kind of like locks onto these targets, as well as enemies. And, didn't make the jump. It's fine, though. And we are going to be doing a quick skip here, actually. There we go, first try. I'm happy with that. So that's a kind of weird one. What I did was I opened a map on the same frame that I jumped, and then unpaused on the same frame as jumping again, and that allows me to do a double jump without actually having double jump yet. Oh no, this is fine. I'm just going to wait. What are you doing there?
The health icon looks like OBS.
Oh no, you're right.
I can't unsee it.
Okay, we should be good now. 6 hits, and then immediately dash into him. We can get 7 hits in here, but it's a bit risky. Oh, all right, sure. Hit him. Oh, I missed it, that's fine. Oh, there we go, okay. Got a tiny bit of it anyway. As you saw there, that just interrupted the end story, which is nice.
Ooh, the fall area.
Yep, this is fine. This is... Oh, I thought you meant because I fell. Sorry, yes, this is the fall area.
No. The autumn.
Yeah, this area is very pretty. And we're going to use this to get our double jump right here. The vine double jump, not the glitched one. And we're going to immediately save and quit right here. Once we get that, there we go. And so with these, like, that tombstone actually jumps over, but I had to go back to surgery just so that I could do this and save and quit it and load again. But yes, we're going to go back through here again and go the other way this time. Now we're going to double jump. And we're going to do a skip in this room here. So normally we're meant to get a double dash, but we're going to do this. Oh, hopefully. Ah, come on. What? We can do this. There we go.
Nice.
Even with that many fills, that still saves time because it skips the entire boss, so it's really good. So just trying to make our way up these scopes as fast as we can. The combo for what we're doing here is we are dashing and then immediately jumping at the end of a dash, and then slashing. Slashing, for some reason, whatever reason, extends your momentum. I don't know why. Barely. Wow. That jump is hard to make. That was like on
It just occurred to me, there's an input display and a speedrun timer on the game.
There is, yes. There's also the, if you look carefully below the input display as well, we also have the actual, the X and Y speed as well and coordinates, which is super useful. All right, we're going to try not to fall here. There we go, thank you. Don't fall in this room either. Good. I've fallen there too many times. And the game expects us to use dash here, at least for this bit here, but we're not going to use it. We're just going to do this. Oh no! Oh! I didn't slash the first time, so that was close. No, we're fine. I'm going to go ahead. Thank you. Alright. Oh no, I fell. I always do that. It's unfortunate. There we go. We're fine. No! Oh!
We're fine.
How did I get that? Does it try and get double hits here if we can? No, that's fine. We'll just do this. Ideally, you want to get a double hit on that one, like each time, so you can just save a bit of time. But we're going to get a version here, actually, go to the left. This is not normally the way you go for this... oh, that went flying. This is not normally the way you go for this area, but we are going to take a version to activate one of the fast travel points in the game. So that's in this next room coming up here. And as soon as the icon appears at bottom left, bottom right, sorry, that means it's auto-saved, so we can just auto-load back to our checkpoint again. And then go up here. So that comes in handy later on. But did I? Wow, that's fine. I'm going to skip this and move entirely, hopefully. There we go, good. And I think we've got our next boss in this room here, which will give us our next ability. Oh, what? You never jumped there? That's fine, though. He's going to do his attack where he down does this. There we go. So all these bosses have like telegraphed attacks. You can tell what they're doing before they do it. He's in halfway now, where he's going to have a few more attacks than normal. Oh, he's flashing. There we go. Good. So one thing I actually didn't explain: when the bosses attack, so when they flash, so you can actually dash them. So like that, if you see him flashing or anything flashing, you can actually dash into them to attack it. And that does like basically a bit extra damage. I missed that, that's unfortunate. But no, this is our next ability, which is the... Well, if you're familiar with Metroid games, you'll kind of recognize this instantly, but this is our speed booster. So we're going to charge this up and just run straight forward.
Ooh.
And we can actually jump onto the top tile there, which is funny. Doesn't save any time, but it looks funny. Anyway, jumping here. Phew, that jump is actually hard to make. Like that's a jump you have to make casually, but like it teaches you of the right timing because it's hard to make normally. But we are going to go ahead and go straight back on ourselves here to speed boost. Jump here, jump again, and there we go. And this will allow us to get to a fast travel point again. Our second one, I should just use speed boost here, honestly. This will allow us to get to our second fast travel point and activate that. Because we are going to come back to these later on, bear that in mind. After the kind of tutorial, because this is technically the tutorial still. There we go. And charge speed boost again. We've got another boss coming up here, which is our final-ish boss that we can actually kill anyway. Nice. Excuse me. Already? That's fine. So when he does push double jumps like that, again.
Those reflections in the water. Sorry, I'm really enjoying the like simple but like still detailed like nuances to the visuals of the game.
It is so good. There's actually, we won't be seeing it in this run, but there's actually a boss which is invisible until you get a certain ability. But you can see that like you have to kill the boss to get that ability. But what are you doing? Stop. No. Give me a second to. There we go. But yes, you can actually kill the boss by looking at the reflections and seeing where he is, which is really clever mechanic, honestly. I like it. Alright, this is the demon boss. We are just going to try and die here. We actually can't kill it because we need the demon blade for that. It's like as much damage as we can here. This is actually good. Lightning should kill me. There you go. So I believe that sequence there during the demon fight, at least the first demon fight, because we'll be going back to fight the demon again later on. But that sequence there actually isn't timed IGT, like the game pauses the timer. But can I make it over here? No, that's fine. But no, the game pauses the IGT, but RTA, that obviously still counts as well. But let's go ahead and make this jump here. So you might notice we're actually back in the very first section of the game now, but we can make it up to that jump now, which we couldn't before when we started the game. So we're going to go ahead and see this monk over here, and he's going to give us a scroll, which allows us to make these little blue crystals over here, as you see on the left here. But we're not going to go to the left here, we're going to go to the right again, and immediately go back on ourselves. We don't care about him. He's like, he wants to teach us how to use this. We don't care, we already know. We're going to use this, we're going to go all the way over to this fast travel point here that we activated earlier. And you'll recognize where we are in a second, or you might. This is the, I believe, the second one we activated. Yes, this area is
so pretty. Oh my goodness.
It really is. Like, it's amazing just how much we do with so little, if that makes any sense. Like, it's, you know, it's all pixel art, but this looks so nice with the background. But we are in the green section now, where we're going to immediately exit out of the green section again after we get this ability. Because we wanted to come down here just to get this thing, first of all, which is the, I think the official name is called armor, but I call it ground pound. And we're going to go ahead and go over here. And you'll see why I call it ground pound once we actually use it. But we are going to go ahead and get our next ability over here as well. We're going to avoid this enemy, which always attacks there. No! Good. And then just speed boost all the way over here. So this is again the other one we went to, the other thing we went to here. And we're going to make it up here now. So those coins, by the way, those coins are used for something, but we are doing 80% here, which does not require them. But the coins do unlock like doors and stuff. But we are going to go ahead. Yep. Oh, there we go. So that's what the ground pound does. I kind of demonstrated it badly there, but we are going to be using this just to get a bit of height in various places. So the ground pound has like a... There we go. Nice. It has like a slight charge up time where you get sent up in the air. So you see me using it, oh no, right here. But then we can cancel it using like various abilities like either roll or slash. So we can actually use it just to get more height in various places, which becomes very useful for some of these sequences coming up. There's a charge, oh, there's a charge that will speed boost off this wall. And then come through here, grab our next ability, which I think is called Throw. It can also be called Bullet, or whatever you like. It could be called like Yeah, if you want, but I'm going to call it Throw, because that's the official name, I think. And we're going to immediately save and quit again, and not stay in here either. We are not staying in these areas for long. I missed it, that's fine. So that's what it does if you like it.
Moving through this.
Yeah, but there's like no downtime as well. It's difficult to like talk about what's going on while it's all going on, and while more is going on at the same time.
Yeah, because by the time you're about to like finally have a chance to explain what just happened, you're already in the next area, and it's like, well, I gotta explain this next thing now.
Yep, exactly. So you see me just using ground pound to get up these sections super fast.
Ooh, the petals. Or the leaves, sorry.
That section is very pretty, actually. We're going to be doing this and this, then immediately ground pound to get up there. Oh, please. Thank you. There's actually a checkpoint to the left there. Oh, I need to charge dash here. Oh, okay. So there's a checkpoint to the left there. Like, not checkpoint, like there's a fast travel point, but we don't hit yet. We're going to come back here, please. After we've done this section, because we are going to finish this section completely now that we have the other two abilities that we have, or all three abilities even. So this is our first statue boss. Technically a second, but the first one was that sequence before we saw, where I had to just climb up to the top. This is the first statue boss that actually we had to kill. And it can be dangerous, but thankfully that gave me good RNG. So that boss can shoot 2 attacks. One is those green spheres that attack, orbs if you will, and one is the purple, pink squares, whatever you like. And the green ones can be deflected. The purple, the pink ones can't. So that is a thing for sure. But now we have spin, which this is a very fun ability, as you can see right here.
Like I saw that and I was like, oh, this looks just so fun.
It really is. I'm going to try for the skip here. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're not. Never mind. That's fine. This section involves a lot of cancelling our movement by doing just mashing on the keyboard, essentially. I'm going to go through right here. We've got a checkpoint here, which we completely ignore because we don't need it. Because we're going to do a ground pound here to get over there. There's a few bits like that you can do. We are going to try and... Nope. Oh, no, I couldn't make it. Oh, that's... Okay, we'll not do anymore. That's fine. You can actually skip that whole section of the left side if you just do that, but we missed it a few times. I'm not doing it anymore, I don't think. Please. Oh, I need some magic. There we go.
Oh, so the spin is requires the magic bar that you have now, is that right?
Oh, yes. Yes, it does. I forgot to explain this. So, all 3 of the abilities that we got, the bullet, the throw, armor, and spin, all require the magic on the below our health bar. So right now we have 3 bars of magic. We'll get more, I think, per area we get to, I think. I don't remember the exact conditions, but we've got a boss now. Hang on. I need to focus with this one in particular. This boss can kill me quite easily. We can dodge through this. This is actually good. Okay, second phase.
Oh no. My goodness.
Oh no. That was a bit scary. Oh.
That was still really cool.
I've not done that before, I don't think. That was fun. Also, watch this. This is what spin does to enemies.
Oh my goodness.
It doesn't do much damage though, like it's better just to do this. Also, it starts to have a nice time there as it just kind of rotates its head everywhere. And it's blowing up. And now we're going to grab our first of the 3 shards that we need. I think that's a blue shard. So that's a blue shard. We need 3 of these to get out of this area for good. Am I going to grab fists? No, I'm not. Okay. I had to decide there. We're going to go over to the red area now. Back to this really nice kind of sunset place now. This area is probably one of my favorites, honestly, apart from the moonlight area. Like, this area just looks amazing. And we're going to go through this area now and actually do what we need to do here. Oh. Oh, please. Oh. There we go. So you can see we're kind of skipping the intended way for most of these rooms. And then spinning to extend our height a bit there. And then spinning, oh sorry, not spinning, doing another one there. This room we actually had to do the intended way, which is funny. It's like the only room we need to do the intended way, I think. Oh, there we go. So we can use throw to use kind of, we send these platforms to do it. And we can kind of rotate the, there we go. Oh no, okay, that was close. So you still need to be on platform for that to actually work. But no, we are going to be skipping this room though by doing another spin, and then jumping over the rock into our next room, which I believe we can just do another ground pound spin for. There we go.
Nice.
Good. That one's fun. And then grab our checkpoint before our next boss. This boss is quite fun, and the music is great here as well, by the way. Right, I'm just going to focus, so enjoy this music. All right. Oh. Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't have any magic, so I couldn't deflect that. I'm having some issues here. I'm actually might die, which is... Oh. Any more magic, please? Oh dear. Okay, we're good. Are you... Okay, I need to not die, please. I'm actually fine on health, I think. relatively speaking. He's almost dead anyway. So you kind of play a little bit of ping pong with him at that point there. There we go.
Okay. I was holding my breath the whole time.
I would have if I wasn't talking. But now we get our second shard, which I actually don't know what colour this is. I think it's, I don't know, it's probably red because the area is kind of red on the map anyway. But no, we're going to go, got full health again, which is nice because those shards refill your health and give you an extra mana bar, magic bar even. Because we go back to the green area now, which is our final area that we're going to be visiting before we get to the end game kind of area. Oh, please. Thank you. Good. So this is actually where we're meant to use the armor ability to get through these giant things here, basically. We're going to be using this momentum to get across here and skipping that one on the right just by doing one of our combos there. And then, excuse me, then we're going to be fighting our next boss, which is another statue. And just spamming as much magic into this boss as we can. This boss is faster with fists, which that takes like an extra boss fight to get fists. So that's why I was debating earlier. This will do damage to me, but I don't care. It's fine. It's faster to just stay there and, you know, do damage to a boss. Although if I can avoid it, I will. You're almost dead. There we go.
So someone in chat's like, somehow these skips feel as if they were made to be possible, as if they're intended skips. It wouldn't surprise me, honestly, considering there's a input display and a speedrun timer along with, you can barely see it, but underneath the D-pad in the input display, there's like X and Y position and speed values, I believe.
Yes, that's correct. I do think they're intended. Like, I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure they are because in some of those rooms, in some of those rooms before, there are kind of clear holes you can go through. They just kind of make it. Oh, so this room's fun, by the way. But no, and there are clear kind of holes that are there, and you can go through them using this to do the skips. So like, it seems like it's definitely designed that way that you're able to do that if you want to, for sure. That's fine though. I was trying to hit both of those in one slash to save a bit of time, but we are good, I think. We've got another boss coming up here. The boss is actually to the left, but if you go and fight a boss on the left right now, you can't kill him. Oh, please. Thank you. So we go on this right path over here, and we have to go down and kill his true form, because he is called the Deceiver, and the reason he's a Deceiver is because he is able to make us think he's there when he's actually not. So we're going to try and interrupt him as much as we can here. Okay, good. No, please don't. Oh, good.
The hit lag that occurs when you make contact with an enemy with an attack looks really, really satisfying.
It really is. Like, the combat in this game feels very fun. Oh, okay, he's doing his special teleport attack here. Well, you're here. You almost dead anyway. Wow, that was a weird delay. It's fine, he's dead. And we've got the skip as well, nice. So we're going to reload. So we're going to reload there and just go straight over here to the left. Now there would be a boss here, but there is no boss here. There would be an unkillable boss there, in fact, as well. But no, we are getting to get the yellow shard, I think that is. And that is our final of the 3 shards before we can then go over, there we go, to the left here. Now, there's a thing you can do that, please, there we go. That checkpoint I just skipped, we can hit it and then we can actually skip the next checkpoint for a very risky strat that saves a bit of time here coming up. I'll mention it when it actually happens, but otherwise we're not going to do that because we are not going to risk everyone dying. Not here anyway. I would do that in PV though, I think, because it does save like probably half a minute maybe. Doing a bit of a cancel there. I'm going to try and do a bit of a cancel there again. Nice, there we go. So just skipping that room. So this section here is like basically the second final area of the game. So we are going to grab these kind of pink gems, which allow us to jump high, but also allow us to do an infinite number of chain dashes while it's active. So you can see I've lost the pink all around me, but now I can do this again. This section is quite fun, actually. It's very fun to go through fast. And we're going to go for a big jump here. Dunk, and there we go. Nice. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Okay, so I'm just trying to ground pound when I can here to save bits of height or just get through these areas fast. Oh, what? Okay. That was not what I was expecting, but okay, sure. So again, cancelling my movement there to avoid having to spend like a second just landing on the ground from the ground pound. I'm going to need the purple gem here to be able to get up here. Go to the left now. There we go. Oh no, please, thank you. Okay, we're good. So we just had to destroy a bunch of these targets in this room here. Kind of messing up here, but it's fine. There we go. And hit this one, that one. Oh, I missed. That's fine though. There we go. We can speed this through here. Oh, please. This section is actually very relaxing because it kind of forces you to spend a bit of time, well, at least casually, it forces you to spend a bit of time in the air. Oh, this is fine. I'll have to get the crystal then. There we go.
Oh, I just noticed the very, very subtle pastel rainbow.
Wait, where?
The sky.
Oh, you're right. I didn't actually see that. I've actually never paid attention to the background here before because I guess I'm always trying to go fast on this section because, but yes, the artwork here is incredible actually. Also, we're going to be doing a spin there. There we go. No!
No!
Try that again. It's still faster to do this again if we get it. Never mind. We have no magic left. That's fine. We'll just do this normally. Alright, anyway. This is where we fight a boss that can kill the run. I mean, all bosses can kill the run, but this boss is actually particularly hard. So we actually hit that checkpoint there. We can jump over it, which means our checkpoint will still be back in the green zone, which is where we want to get to next. But we're not going to do that. We're actually fighting this person again, even though he's helped us before. Oh, come on. That's not good.
Yo, he's got a mean hit.
Oh. Please do not attack me anymore. Okay, good. This is actually really good. Oh, excuse me. No. No. Okay. Sorry, I'm maybe making some noises throughout this fight because I am 1 health right now. This is fine. Oh dear, that was close. So that's a parry stance, by the way, that he's doing. If I attack him during that, then he will actually parry me like I'm parrying him. Please charge my thing. Thank you. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
I'm
this
just
is
going to wait.
intense.
Yeah, the music is intense as well. He's almost dead. There we go. Oh, we didn't get a thing. That's fine though. I didn't die. That's what matters here. But now we're good to
did not die.
We're going to grab our demon blade here and not save and quit. I did that in practice. I didn't grab the... I grabbed the checkpoint and then I saved and quit. And I realized, wait, I went to the wrong place. And I had to go back through it again.
Uh-oh.
But no, we're just going to go through here. There's a warp point over here that we can use to get back to the green zone once again. Which is right there. And you recognize where we are now. Oh, no. So bear in mind, we're still very low health right now. I just need to hit a checkpoint. There's nothing that can actually hurt me right now, so it's fine. Don't worry.
The moon reflection on the water. You can't really see it when you're moving this fast, but like it is breathtaking.
You'll see it in a second. Or you'll see it again. This, like right here. You can see the reflection of the characters, right? It's so nice.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. Jump twice. Oh, that's fine. Actually, I thought I was missing that, but we are good. Jump twice. We've got a hard boss now. Actually, we've got like 4 hard bosses in a row, in fact, which are the final 4 bosses. But this is the not the assassin. This is the samurai. Sorry. So we're just going to try and beat his attacks when we can. Nice. Trying to keep magic when we can. Nice. Good. Oh, okay. This is actually really good work. Wow.
Yeah, chat saw this too. The main character, the cat's outfit changed color. It's all black and white now.
Yes. Yes, we got that when we got the samurai... No, excuse me, the demon blade, sorry, excuse me. I think we did anyway.
This is basically a Dark Souls character you're fighting.
Oh, yes, it really is. These... That's fine. I didn't die. By the way, that spin attack, I'm going to save him right now, but he's dead. That spin attack is actually not too bad when he's in his first phase, like when he's more than half health. But when he gets to that, like the black phase where he goes black, he gets really speedy. He's very difficult to actually parry there, so it's not fun. Also, we've got 3 bosses in one here, by the way. We've got the leader, as he's called. So this is not the leader. This is actually 2 bosses we fought before. We're going to have to kill them like in tiny forms, like they're teeny. There's one dead, and then the leader will drop down right now. This is actually a very unique, like this is a very kind of a unique concept for us. I like this. Although I don't like the actual boss because I'm probably going to die. Oh please, no, no, no. Okay, we're good. I'm maybe panicking slightly here. Oh, I've never seen that.
Honestly, the speedrunner noises are still really fun.
Oh no, not again.
Oh no.
He keeps
just very high-pitched knuckles.
Oh no. Oh, he's parryable. There we go. So you saw your flash then. Oh dear. Why is he not? Come on, there you go. I'm just waiting for him to do his vertical attack, basically. That's the easiest one that I can kind of please. No. Don't want that. There we go. He's almost dead, like 2 hits.
Nice.
Oh, barely. Didn't quite get him. That's fine though. And okay, I missed the dash there. Normally we dash into that rune and then just don't even use it, so it's fine. But
what was that glowy thing you just skipped?
So that's a rune. So runes are things you can equip at any save points. So essentially, those kind of give you slight modifiers to how you act. So one of them is the fists, for example, which replaces your sword with fists, and you just turn into like just a martial arts kind of puncher. You just like punch really fast, and it's very useful for some bosses. Very bad for this boss. By this is the demon. This is not the final boss, despite what it may look like. This is not good. It's fine though.
You were dodging like a champion, though.
The spin attack is very good for those. That's a hand, I think, right? Going to wait. There we go. See, I know if he waits that long, then it's going to be a hand. There's another hand here as well. Jump now. He's about to do his special attack here, I think. If I can get him low enough, anyway. Where are you? Come here. There we go. Okay, okay. Say hello to Aghanim from Zelda.
Oh, for a second I thought it was the spirit bomb, but no, you're absolutely right.
Oh dear. This is
basically a Twilight Princess boss.
It really is. Also, Yuga, if you prefer Link Between Worlds. Oh, I got hit. This is. I am not in the place I want to be right now. This is really bad. Okay, we are good.
Nice.
Okay, he tried to do it again. You saw the glow of it, but no, that is the demon. Excuse me. We've got the final boss to go. I will call time. It won't be yet, but it'll be at the very end of the boss. But I will call when we're getting close. But we're about to go into the final demon here. And the music here, I'm just going to be quiet and focus. I'm going to be trying to dodge his attacks as much as possible because I very may well die. The music here and just everything about this is really nice.
This has been a really cool end sequence. Oh my goodness.
It really is.
You got this.
Also, yeah, that was him waiting for us to attack, but he it's like a power stance. Where are you? There you are. Oh, I jumped into that as well. Because I am silly. Oh. Oh. We're fine. I didn't jump. Come on. There we go. That was a long time.
It was like the Samurai Showdown mini game in Kirby Superstar.
I've not played that game. I should at some point. I need to not talk. He'll be dead soon. You can see his health bar as well, of course. Oh, he's parryable. Parry.
You're almost there. Yeah.
Right, time is in 3, 2, I think. Wait, hang on. And time. There we go. I couldn't tell it was a slow-mo, but that is time.
32:57 or 56, give or take half a second or so. That looks really good from here. Was that what is your PB?
That's a good question. It should be on SRC, I think.
Check.
Thank you.
As I type in all caps in chat, I'm very good at all
Speedrun.com.
There we go. There is the Atto leaderboard. You had your in-game time is a 32:32.
Okay.
Your real time is 33:04. So that is a PB in real time.
Wow.
I don't know if the game is timed real time or IGT primarily.
I actually don't remember on the speedrun. On the leaderboard, so
I don't remember on speedrun.
I don't. But I love this entity, which just play a tiny bit, so you can see the reflections in the water here. And I can skip this after it goes through. This is the credit sequence here, and you'll see. At least I think it does. Oh, here we go. So the credits kind of, you can see the reflections in the water of the credits. I really love the fact that they went to so much detail just to add that. It's really nice.
Yeah, that is so beautiful.
Yeah. This game was such a small number of people as well. Like, that was the credits just there. Then you've got crowdfunders and like special thanks. But I'm going to skip just so I can see my final time. 32:24. Was that lower than my PB or not? I don't remember now.
Let me see. If you don't have your splits in front of you, like, it is very easy to forget what your PB is. Your IGT, 32:32 on SRC. That is a PB both in real time and
8 seconds.
In IGT. Yep.
So I PB twice tonight. I'm happy now.
That is really good.
Thank you.
What a wonderful like collection of Metroidvanias. Like they all had very different atmospheres. You had like Super Mombo Quest, which is very, very vivid and fast paced, but like is heavy on platforming. You had Recompile, which is basically like you can go anywhere if you see it. You can touch anything that is like solid, and it was very, very dark, but also like it had a sci-fi vibe.
Yes.
And then you had this, which was like kind of like the polar opposite in art direction for Super Mombo Quest. It was colorful, but using pastels primarily. It was just like, what a beautiful like set of games, honestly. And if y'all want to check out those, I can type the command one more time for y'all. There are leaderboards for those, and follow the runner. Like, follow Ori on twitch.com, twitch.tv/OriSky. What do you do? Like, tell the lovely people what you do and like all that. We talked a lot about these games. Let's talk about you for just a moment.
What do I do? So mainly I do some randomizers. Like Link to the Past randomizer is very fun for me. Generally I play these games as well. I've done some Sonic 3D Blast. I've done some Sonic Boom Blast 2. And also I just play casual things as well sometimes. So I think right now I'm playing through the original Dark Cloud for like PS2, which is a very fun game as well. But that's kind of all the stuff I do. I do a lot of stuff. It's kind of hard to pinpoint like what exactly I do. I just do what I think is fun at the time, I guess. If that makes any sense.
Oh no, that like you're a variety player. Honestly, you're a variety streamer. There we go, player. Oh my god. But no, seriously, thank you so much for being back on the show. You've run Mind Seize like earlier this year,
Mind Sneeze.
Mind Sneeze, and I had to think about it as I was saying it. Like you could hear it. But I was really happy to have you back on the show for my 1-year anniversary as a host for Never Before Seen for Hotfix. So thank you so much for agreeing to be back on the show and do 3 really awesome speed runs.
Thank you again for having me as well. I do appreciate it.
It's my pleasure. Like, do you have any shout outs before I do my last announcements and send y'all over to another runner?
I'm trying to think now, actually. I'm not very active, so there's no Recompile community at all. I'm not active in the Atto community right now, but there is a community that I should probably join at some point. But the Super Mombo community as well has just been very supportive, and we've kind of worked on strats together of like routing and stuff. So that's been very fun. So shout outs to that community for sure.
Yeah.
I think that's about it, yes.
And you can find all of those via the MBS info command. And that being said, thank you all so much for watching. And reminder that if you did miss any of these runs, go check out our YouTube. The VOD of the video, or the VOD of the video, the VOD of the runs will be up within a day or two. That's usually how quick we have a turnaround. And if you are on YouTube, feel free to join us over at twitch.tv/GamesDoneQuick. Check out our live shows starting most nights at 7 p.m. Eastern. And while you're there, Hotfix is funded in part thanks to your subscriptions and bits, so please consider subscribing to help support future broadcasts. So thank you all so much. Tomorrow we have the return of The Second Step with J Hobbs and Keezer on, returning with a practiced speedrun of It Takes Two, and you should come see how well they fare at 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. They've been having a lot of fun running that game together. I've been seeing the two of them pop off about it on Twitter, so check that out tomorrow night. It's going to be really awesome. And yeah, thank you all so much for watching. We're going to send you all over after a brief break to another speedrunner. So go send all of your good vibes and good energy over there. So thank you all. Have a great rest of your night.